Well, everybody, we're here, episode 20. This is a milestone. So, for you, we got a little treat. We got a guest, DC comedian PJ Rockwell. Thanks for coming on the show, man. This is a fun one, so I'm going to get right into the topics. We talk about Easy Pass. Jake gets a little too high at the beginning, but he hangs in there. We talk about the carnivore diet, Japanese honor and suicide, Godzilla, fake taxi, stepsisters, adult head, NDAs, Batman. It's a good one, and we got a little treat at the end. You guys let me know in the comments if maybe I went too far with it. But sit back, relax, pack her up, and let's get to it. Jamie, okay. Jamie, let's get that easy pass. What do you say?
Me and you, easy pass, buddies.
Easy pass. We're gonna cut this commute down like a bitch. But what do you guys think? You think we're talking about like Godzilla or like a big monster like screaming? Do you think it would be louder because it's bigger?
Yeah.
Do you think it would like pop your eardrums if you were like 100 feet away?
Like when Godzilla roars, they show motherfuckers that are like miles away that hear him, you know? But like the people that are like a block down the street, yeah. Like I feel like their heads are just like popping. Like that source has to be so loud.
I feel like if it's high pitched enough, because even like loudness is not what like pops heads or like glass or anything. It's the like frequency.
Yeah.
So
I've stood in front of like amps at like shows, and I can like feel my shit just like rocking in my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is probably like a fraction of what a big ass monster would do.
I mean,
Well, that's true too, because like a high pitched thing, you couldn't even like some stuff you might not even hear, but that could do damage to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like high pitched enough will like break glass just at a regular tempo.
Yeah.
So do
I
like
feel like
a
if glass is
Mothra,
breaking, you're fucked.
Yeah, a
Right?
Mothra screech would just like you were dead.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It was like
it'd be the lamest way that Godzilla kills people though. Just
Well, I feel like Godzilla's gonna kill less people than like Mothra. Sounds like a fucking like dolphin noise.
Mm-hmm. Turned all the way fucking up.
Do you just
we're dual wielding right now.
dual wielding. Yeah, Kimbo those.
Really cool.
fucking walrus that shit right there?
Yeah. And then we're gonna put one in your butt next. I saw,
How would that even work? Like,
dude. I saw this article on Instagram, like this Vice article. It was like this girl went to a festival and made everybody there smoke a bong out of her ass. And I'm like, where?
Are you trying to kill yourself, Jake? You're so red, dude.
God damn,
Talking about
You're gonna like choke on your tongue.
talking about fucking heads popping, dude.
Yeah, dude. God damn.
What was in that?
Meth.
And then the rest of this episode is going to be Jake just like slowly petering off. Drake, you doing the double?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to. Yeah.
Let's just keep doing it until one of us passes out.
Anyway, what is this? This is Violently High, episode 19?
This is
20, I think.
20. And we have a
20.
special treat for you guys.
Yeah, special
we
guest.
on
You guys probably heard him already.
We are on.
Yeah, we just been warming up a little bit.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
So we got a guest today.
Violently High number 20. We got.
For
We're live to
VH20.
millions right now, Jason. Don't fuck it up.
I don't give a fuck about our fans. You can tell. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I really don't though. I really don't. Whoa. You can come see me at.
He'll show you personally with his mouth how much he gives a fuck about our fans.
Oh, I give no fucks. But it's a huge mouth.
Yeah.
It's a big mouth.
Believe you
And
me.
a lot of fans.
Had to do a lot of dirty things to get these mics.
Back to the introduction.
Yeah, so we got a guest on today. A special guest from
Full
the
bleep
DC
again.
comedy scene. Would you like to introduce yourself? Do the...
I'm PJ Rockwell.
There you go.
You want to give your height and weight? And
5'8",
Reach.
142 pounds, probably way more than that.
You got blood
I think
type?
the reach is.
Blood type, O negative.
All right. We got wingspan.
The,
Let's just
thumbnail
throw all the stats on it.
Wingspan is probably like 5'2".
We want enough data for a computer to like build you.
I got one of those like
to
fat
this.
body fat
I'm just like
percentage
giving
scales in the other room.
incorrect
I got that
information.
too.
We can get
we're just
skeletal
going to make
weight.
the thumbnail your driver's
Oh
license.
yeah, the bone mass.
Yeah, fat-free body
Yes.
mass, all that.
Yeah, dude. What type of scale do you have?
Like brand, I think it's like Fit Index or some shit.
Oh, okay.
But it does like the electric shit through
I
your
got
feet.
it. Does I'm sure it's like not super accurate, but like accurate enough. It does the water. It does fat or body fat percentage, muscle, bone,
Yeah,
BMI,
all that
full
shit.
weight. The water
they're
weight
all
is
the
kind of
same.
geeking.
Yeah. What is
Is
it? I'm like 60 usually.
I'm anywhere between like 51 and 58. But my bone mass is 8. Is the number it gave me? I don't know how to calculate that.
I'm 7.8.
How did they
bone mass? It just
calculate
says 8. So.
Yeah, what scale is this?
It's supposed to do
Calculate
something.
shit.
It's
Did it
called an
calculate your bone
they say
mass,
that
or
they
did you just
shoot-
lie?
It does its own. It's like some like electronical pulse that supposedly goes up through your one leg and then down through your other leg. Like the scale's in that bathroom in there, but it's got these 2 little like metal pads
like
on
the
it, right?
travel of the.
How's that sound,
electrode.
Jamie, with the mic in his? Does
Are you getting this? Can you talk like this?
that sound good?
Not really.
Fuck.
No.
I was like, I'm a genius.
I feel like you could tie it upside down to that.
Put it through your collar.
Put it through my collar, like.
Yeah. And then you're gonna have to
Just like
I'm gonna
this.
get my beard, like.
He's gonna get whiplash.
Not getting that.
I mean, that's what the fans
Yeah,
want.
no.
It's all right. We have a chewing thing with Drake.
That's actually
so, like,
part of
most
the
time-
thing.
Yeah.
You know, I bet if you tucked it in a shoe, but you'd have to talk to his fucking shoes the whole time.
Those are all red Jordans right there. Are
Yeah,
pretty
there you
new,
go.
So those probably don't stink.
That's cool though.
All right.
How,
so
you getting him?
I'm not going to do this for very long. It will be a thing that I'm doing.
Every like third bit, just tuck it into the shoe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
The
wish we had,
scale.
like,
It says
video
it
of
does an
this.
electric pulse, but they could just be bullshitting.
But it
Well,
measures-
that's how they do
what I'm
the
th- like,
the hand one.
It does
It's
it
the
so-
same thing. Where you hold these 2 bars, and basically it sends. The whole idea is that it shoots like a pulse through you, and the time it takes to travel or something while it travels through your body.
Are you trying to sell me berries or something?
I was trying to remember the fucking name of the.
We're also crystal people now.
Yeah, I got some crystal
I'm
balls.
imagining thing from Sunny. I just watched that episode the other day where they, where Charlie gets like, she's like, "You're 157 units." He's like, "Jesus Christ, guys!"
Yeah.
And they start selling that like pyramid scheme berries.
The goji berry thing.
Yeah, from the Andes Mountains. But he thinks
It's a
from-
pyramid scheme.
but
No, it's
thinks
not. He just like
from some
flips
guy
the
named
poster.
Andy.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, dude.
Do you want to do body fat right now in the pod?
Do body fat in the
Put you
pod?
on the
hot seat?
Yeah, on the hot seat.
We got to do it out there because it's carpet in here.
I was just saying, like, say what yours is.
Oh, I'm probably like 26, 27%.
Mine says this is where like I have a little bit of discrepancy because mine says on here like 16.2, but when I did it at my parents' house, it was like fucking.
You're like shredded at 16.
22.
You're like pretty cut at 16.2.
Is this okay? So mine has
No,
like a.
I think like the thing like I always just judge it off that picture.
I was like,
What's good?
I
and
was
what's
like
bad?
16.
What are you now?
I'm probably still around 16%.
So you're
What are you
shredded,
talking
bro?
about?
Pop
from?
that top.
I mean,
So you're shredded, bro?
What are you talking about from? You said you were 16 when?
16% body fat.
Yeah.
Like at my most fit, like I was-
16%.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I'm not that like.
I just like how Jake, what is that called? I'm gonna say pedally. Was like 16 makes you really cut, man.
I know.
I'm
Trust me.
16.
Yeah,
I'm the source on this.
He's like looking at.
Well, that's
I'm not
all.
like
Mine had a.
Do you have a scale to back it up? Where are you getting this
Yeah.
number from?
We don't have video yet. Gotta let 'em know.
You don't have like profile pictures up
It's
anywhere.
like the. It's
I mean,
like
on my
a
stomach,
section.
but not
You
my
don't
face.
I mean, like you don't have an Instagram for your podcast or anything. Like,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, but we got him.
So-
We've got a picture of him hanging from like a pull-up bar.
You look pretty shredded in that.
Yeah, that's shred. Plus, you're like holding the lift for a while. You know,
Yeah.
so you're in the flex position. Everything's
No,
like.
but I was saying I feel like I thought like anything under
16
20
is
was pretty like.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
My thing.
What are you saying,
Jamie?
Jamie?
Right here. Jamie, what's the yeah?
Below 20 is like you can start to see like
I'll
all
tell
the
you,
little muscles that pop. You know, because there's like glamour muscles. There's like a Mac season 7 bod where it's just kind of like
yeah.
a watery but massy. But like
I'll tell you the scale. That
below
it has.
20, I feel like you start to see like the curvature and shit.
This says 25% up is obesity.
They're talking about.
17 to 25% is acceptable. 13 to 17% is fitness. And then 6% to 13% is like athletes.
I mean, let's just call that one unreachable.
The 6 to 13?
It's like LeBron James.
I feel like you could get to
No. I'm not being
paid?
I was like
6,
12.
but you
Yeah, I
just
bet
have
you
to
could get-
dedicate your life.
I bet
to
you
it.
could get to like 13.
Like, Kid Latino, 7%.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's genetic, and some of like getting single digits. Like some people, I don't think are ever gonna do that, unless unless you just eat like fucking skinless chicken and rice
Every day.
yeah, for every meal.
I had a roommate
day.
that
But I'm really cut,
dude. I had a
I'm
roommate-
really. I
All
don't
you
enjoy.
do is,
I never
like-
enjoy food anymore, but I'm cut.
Yo,
You
this-
walk
this-
like 24 miles a day.
This kid I went to college with, he was in my fraternity. We all had nicknames. His was Sneakers. Mm-hmm. So I still follow him on Instagram.
Call me Sneakers.
And he is just the most ridiculous person I ever met. He used to like make bow and arrows out of like PVC pipe. He's just super weird, dude. Man. And like, what? Now, I don't know, man. He had ninja stars in his room. He had like a zombie like pack so that like if zombies actually happen, it was like insane.
That's like the pre-prepper guy.
But now he's on this carnivore diet.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and it's the most hilarious shit I've seen. Like that shit is like works for the first 3 months because you're just like all the protein, nothing. It's just like it builds you down your core and it feels good. But after that, it's eating your body. And he's like on the permanent scale of it. He's like, oh, this is forever. And I'm like, you're going to die. And he's starting to get too skinny now. And you can kind of see it in all of his Instagram posts that I had to block because it just became like way too much.
I don't get that it's like, they're like, all right, but like when people are like, you can eat vegetables too. They're like, no.
No, I can't. I can't have this natural thing.
It's like, why?
What is the carnivore diet?
It's
you just
just
eating like meat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just meat.
I don't think you can do eggs.
No, like you can only have vodka and like one other alcohol.
Love me some
like
Tito's.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Isn't
but
that
plain
like what-
Tito's.
Just straight.
Isn't that what makes all of the
On the
like,
rocks, baby.
all
No,
of the,
exactly.
like,
You need 2 shots.
Isn't that the thing that makes everybody shake in Book of Eli's? They're eating too much meat.
They're eating people.
Well,
But isn't it
yeah,
like because
they got the human shakes?
Well, also from only eating meat, you can get scurvy, and then
Yeah, because you need vitamin C.
Yeah.
Also, like I think I just read some shit. I forget what health department put this out, but they were saying like consuming a shit ton of red meat like that is like equivalent to like smoking cigarettes, with like artery blockage and like that
yeah,
kind
it
of
fucks
shit.
up your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, like red meat is definitely not like a sustainable. I'm just gonna eat this every day type
Yeah.
shit. Like you're supposed to have like I think like 1 steak a week, which I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I do that.
Yeah, probably do more. I don't rings of beef than that.
I don't eat red meat anymore. Just
all?
because I realized it started like I just thought the itis was something that happened when you ate food, and I later discovered that no, you're supposed to feel energized, and I was like, oh, and I stopped, and I realized I feel energized when I like would eat chicken, but like not when I had a steak.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna stop doing this, and now I feel like way better from that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's like everybody. That's just like my personal body.
I think it
not
more
like
or
that
less
much.
would be kind of everyone though. Like I think
Yeah.
it would just be harder for more people to accept it. But I think there's plenty of shit where like I know if I went and did it, I would definitely like feel probably like a better from it. But
Yeah, it's like lean,
I don't know.
protein.
I just got a grill too. Like giving up red meat now, I'd fuck.
You could grill.
I don't know how I could do it.
I
You
still
can make
eat-
a healthy
Really testing you.
Yeah,
variety of like poultry dishes with the grill.
like I just accept now that steaks are my cigarettes.
Yeah, if you
Like I cook like a big steak, and I'm just like, this is
that'll
How many
was.
steaks are you eating a week?
huh?
How many steaks are you eating a week?
Well, I mean, not like I probably eat like
Beef servings.
1 or 2 steak, but like yeah, like other beef though.
I probably have like 3.
That's the thing.
I mean, I feel like
servings a
honestly
week.
though, like at this age too, you're straight eating like steak like that. I don't think it's like that
Oh,
much
yeah.
of a risk to you
Thank
right
you.
now. Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
say like
Or if
feel
you
like-
came after me calling my body fat percentage out, now you're gonna try to fucking make me
feel
feel
bad.
good about my diet.
I negged you. Now I'm gonna really
I was
back
trying
in.
to say I was trying to say I felt like the scale was off was my point.
Yeah. No, well, whatever.
But you could do.
That's what the electric says.
But I'm glad we got it out, Drake.
I feel like you'd get more mileage out of just not eating anything that you'd have to microwave or like.
Oh, that's another
stuff
thing, too,
that
like
you could just
processed meat.
immediately.
Processed meat's like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah,
They said.
they said like
The
you
only
should
kind of
have
meat I
like
eat
one
is
hot
canned.
dog a year.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, dude.
And preferably it's one you make.
Yeah,
and
not just some Oscar Mayer. Then like, yeah, dude.
French fries are like cigarettes. There's like an article. There's like an article out that they're like just worse than cigarettes.
Don't
like,
say that.
Although there's
and
a
like
lot of
one thing of like regular
What about
fries
nacho
is
fries,
like 2
though?
packs.
You put cheese on them. Got
Yeah,
calcium.
nacho fries are completely different.
Dude, that's that's
Do you
what
guys
kills
like
me is French fries.
Do you
I,
like sweet potato fries?
I love
Oh,
sweet potato
yes.
fries.
That's a good alternative.
Yeah.
It is.
That's Michelle Obama's favorite fall vegetable.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And
Put that
yeah.
in.
Plus, I like potato is versatile, so I could do like roasted potatoes and not feel like I'm losing anything, or like a baked potato. So you know,
Where's your guys' like favorite supermarket? What do you go to the most? Or
I don't know if I
enjoy
go
going to
Wegmans.
the most?
Yeah, I go to Giant probably the most, but Wegmans is the
Yeah,
best.
Wegmans is like an experience. If I have to
work
go
there.
like
yeah,
somewhere in
Giant
the
has a
middle,
really good selection of stuff.
I feel like Harris Teeter is like always a pleasant experience for me.
I very much enjoyed Harris.
It's like less full all the time and like.
I want to fucking do Whole Foods.
Hell yeah.
Cause I got that
Whole Foods is a
Amazon
good
card.
Food bar.
I have the Amazon card, and you get like
Yes.
that
Yeah,
5%
they
off.
do.
Or
They have
whatever.
smoothies
Holy
and
shit.
fucking
It's a
the
give
whole.
Whole Foods, dude.
My-
Their food bar's amazing.
My favorite is Trader Joe's.
Where's a food bar?
Trader Joe's is
Like at Wegmans has like
fucking-
has like
yeah.
Oh, like the all you
Trader
like
Joe's
little
for,
buffet.
like, when I
it's
want,
a little
like,
bit
fancy
smaller,
shit.
but it's amazing.
Trader Joe's is like good. I find like alternatives there.
Yes.
I'm like, oh man, I'm not gonna feel like a piece of
Fuck
shit
this, we should
when
go to
I
the food bar
crush
tonight.
this.
It's still open.
Every
Fuck
time
this.
I
Yeah,
buy,
fuck this.
Fuck these fans. Fuck this pod. We're going to the
Yeah, we already said it, man. We're already.
Bro, if we hurry, we
yeah.
get General Tso's chicken.
You know, food bar. I just had fucking
The food bar General Tso's chicken is always fire. Any fucking
yes.
Every fucking time.
damn. I thought like a tear was gonna come out of
I've been
your.
there. That's my first time.
Yeah, man.
Wipe a fucking.
I'd do General Tso on top of mac and cheese and just die.
Whoa! What kind of mac and cheese?
The store or whatever the lunch.
whatever's in the bar.
You gotta
Yeah,
eat that
the food
quick.
bar.
The only thing with the mac and cheese.
Okay, yeah,
if you
that
don't
mac and
eat
cheese
it,
is good.
if you don't eat it within like 20 minutes of getting it,
Yeah, I sit down and wait.
Yeah,
for it to
you
bring
gotta
out
eat it
fresh.
hot. You gotta eat it hot.
you
Yeah,
gotta
mac and
eat
cheese
it
is
like
never good cold ever.
You go over to the
I've-
one that's out and you just scoop into the
I've dabbled
trash
in my mac
until
and
you
cheese.
fill it up.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Just
I was
keep
like,
going back.
I didn't
I've
have a
got
way to
weird-
eat
Hey,
it
it's
up,
getting empty over here.
but I never liked it. It was
Yeah.
Got any new
Yeah.
Mac?
You know, man. Yeah.
I just got fucking sushi from Wegmans. And I never like sushi, but it was like this spicy scallop like joint.
Hell yeah.
Fucking.
We should go to a
It's good
sushi
place around
buffet.
here, and shout out to Sakura, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro.
You should go to
Sakura.
Sakura's really good.
I got into
Is that what like
sushi-
Japanese people do when they dishonor themselves? They kill themselves? Is that what-
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is that what it's called?
To
Sakura?
this day.
I don't think that.
I don't think it's called
That's
that. I
definitely
think
not
it,
what it's
you
called.
What is it?
Dude,
is it like
Didn't you hear about the
Sekido?
Harry Carey's
sounds
like the
closer, but it's
white
not.
one.
Did you hear
Where you
about
do the cross?
The
Yeah,
Sony
Jamie,
CEO?
can you look up the samurai suicide
Yeah.
ritual?
Once they sold the rights to Spider-Man, don't you understand why they got a new CEO at Sony?
What'd you say?
That's Sony.
Huh?
When they sold the rights to Spider-Man,
He's saying he
they
did a
got
Harry
new
Carey.
CEO
Yeah.
because he killed himself.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing with the
He
knife?
dishonored his family.
Yeah, in Sony.
Wait, but they still have Spider-Man.
You guys remember when?
Sony, more importantly, Sony.
Yeah.
You know what else about
I just hope
Sony?
one person
What?
like listens
You remember,
to this. and they're
remember when Sony like they fumbled the whole
shut down Sony.
North Korea thing
Oh,
with
that's
the interview?
Oh man, that was
Remember that?
I'm trying
Remember
to make
Sony
as
did
much money
that?
with
that
as
was
little work
weird as
possible.
shit.
Sony did that too, Jake. Remember?
What do they do?
They fumbled the whole interview thing, and then like it came out anyway. And then
Yeah. They did what else did they do? They did didn't there's like a huge leak with everything, wasn't there?
Yeah, that
For
was
a bunch of
Sony
their
too.
movies?
Yep.
Yeah.
And like emails and stuff.
Yeah. They stay fucking up, dude.
Yeah, and they didn't even have an E3 presentation this year either, which is a good segue. I wanted to talk
Yeah.
about E3.
I guess their thing is
E3.
PlayStation, right?
But they weren't even at
I didn't watch it
E3.
this year.
It's called.
I saw-
Yeah, and Xbox is
Huh?
GIJIGAI.
GJ.
GJ.
What's GJ?
Gija?
So
When the samurai suicide by cutting the arteries in the neck with one stroke.
No, I'm talking
wait,
about.
no, it's the stomach
I
one.
thought
It's the
this-
Stomach one.
Yeah, I'm
Also,
talking
there's
about
a
the
difference
stomach
between the like back and forth one and the one that is just straight into your stomach, and I want to know what that is.
Yeah, because the back and
Oh, fuck.
forth
Well,
seems.
that one you go, it's an L. You go up.
What kind? How much on?
That looked
do you
more
have
like
to
a V
get
to
that
me,
kind of
but-
suicide.
What?
It's not good.
How are we doing?
You got me?
What's going on?
How long has Jake been unheard?
He's been heard.
They're just hearing the other parts.
Silence, my friend.
Don't let Jake being
We just
unheard
had
get in
silences
the
because Jake was
way
talking.
of you
Okay, yeah. Continue, Jamie. Tech Jamie. Turn it on, Tech
Yeah, don't
Jamie.
get so fucking close to me.
It's like the stomach suicide.
Well, there's,
Yeah, Jamie.
There's two stomach suicides. It's like the one back and forth and the one that goes straight in.
Well, let's just get the stomach and we'll.
That's gotta the back and forth cannot kill you that fast.
Thank you.
You definitely have to just
we'll
like.
have to suffer.
It's not bad. It's across and up.
Seppuku.
Yeah,
Seppuku.
Seppuku. There
But
you
that
go.
one, like, yeah, you're definitely doing that, and you're just like for like 30 minutes.
No, you just open it. You're pouring all your guts out, dude. And
I don't think you're dying
you go
immediately,
across,
dude.
I think when you pull up, you go right into your heart.
Yeah, well, but
That's a long
one,
way, dude.
one of them is slow and one of them is fast.
Yeah. Getting stabbed in the gut, like he was saying, like just stab. That's a long.
No,
bleeding out.
the one that's like this, or sorry, the one that's like this, I think goes straight into the heart. Like they puncture and they fall and
Well, then
they
you're
fall
done.
on the sword.
What'd they do in 47 Ronin? They did the crossed across.
Never saw 47 right. Though I do like Keanu Reeves now.
Unless Tom Cruise is in
Did
it,
you not
it's
like
a
him?
real samurai movie.
I mean, I was kind of like indifferent about him. And I was like,
Hot take.
but he seems like a chill dude. And
He's chill. He's pretty chill, dude.
then I saw something about him being like lonely. I'm like who the fuck's not hanging out with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, anybody.
But it's probably like people like me. That's why like I felt bad.
Yeah.
What about him being lonely?
Yeah, it's fake.
Well, then I hate him again.
Well, really? Like
He's not
just, like,
lonely.
the coolest. Like he's doing
he's
the
a
best
chill
this
dude.
year.
No, I'm just
2019 is like people on Twitter and Facebook right now are like literally making pages about him being like the best man of 2019 already, and I'm like, what?
I think it was
All the
because
shit he's been in.
he just
that
killed a bunch of
lonely
people with a book and like he's a good guy, but
Yeah, people were acting like
he
John
was
Wick's
doing
just
like a
coming
bunch.
out
Yeah,
now.
yeah. It's just John Wick
I
because
feel
he's
like
always
John
been
Wick's
Well,
chill.
it's John
right
Wick-
now than it is in like the first one.
It's John Wick. It was the new Netflix movie with the
Asian people.
yes, but I was gonna say the girl for that the lady that had the Cobra stand up bit. I forget what it was.
Oh, Ali Wong.
yeah,
Ali
so it was
yeah.
Ali Wong and
And you know what?
Now
It was
he's
the
in
dude. It was the
Cyberpunk.
dude who played
Yeah.
Kim Jong Il or Kim Jong Un.
yes, yeah.
Man, what a circle back.
Is that movie?
We were just talking
that
about the
movie's
interview.
good?
Which one?
The one with Ali Wong.
Yes,
and
it's supposed to
the
be
guy
really,
with-
really good.
The guy from who played Kim Jong. The rom com.
Yes, it was supposed to be like well reviewed.
See that trailer?
Oh, I cringed at first too, but then I saw some of the jokes on the in between, and I was like, no, this is going to be a good script. Also, who was written by? I forget who it was. Oh fuck. They're pretty good. I like their stuff.
Dude,
The one where like he like.
Yes,
they
you're
like
getting
hooked
it
up
right.
in like in high school,
yep.
and then like he's damn.
I stand by. I like rom-coms are good as much as horror movies are good. So like horror movies, there's so much shit out there.
yeah.
Like
You
it's
can
so
have a
hard to
good-
have a good one. But like with rom-coms, the same thing. And like good ones are like Crazy Stupid Love. That shit's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And that's like a good movie.
Steve Carell really fucking.
Is that Steve Carell and
Yeah,
Burt
Steve
Reynolds?
Carell.
Yeah,
The
that's a good
cast is
That movie,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. So like I think it's like trying. It's probably one of the
Smiling,
next good
crying.
ones.
Yeah.
Dude, Crazy Stupid Love. That part where like you find out Emma Stone's.
Oh, that whole
Yes.
stuff. Don't spoil the chick. No ruin for anyone who hasn't seen
Yeah.
damn it,
Okay.
dude.
What's the expiration
Yeah,
on
I don't-
spoiling though? Come
that
on.
movie. I'm sorry, timeless.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
it should
what?
never be spoiled.
I think like a year is fine. Like
soon as
after
my
a year,
kids
if you
can
haven't watched it,
comprehend,
like you have to
movies,
take spoilers.
I'm going to
Yeah.
sit them down and make them watch that. It's going to teach them how to love.
What's another? All right. What's
You haven't
another
seen
quick
it? Do you know what happens?
romantic?
See? It almost got spoiled for him.
Well,
You know, it was a pretty good one.
we don't let Jamie watch movies.
Just Friends.
Just
Friends.
That with movie with
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds.
Reynolds is
I was
a
like,
good-
man,
Yes.
this is.
That's like a Christmas one.
You're talking about the one that's a
Good.
ripoff of the Justin Timberlake Miles Kunis one.
no,
no,
no, because this came out way before that.
there's an Ashton Kutcher one there.
Friends with Benefits.
That was that rip-off movie.
Too, right? There's like
Friends with Benefits.
No strings
and there's-
attached.
and
Yeah.
no strings
Yeah.
attached. It's
Yeah.
just
That's
like
the ripoff one.
Yeah.
they were the same year, weren't they? Or like a year apart?
Like 2 months apart.
I love how
so
fucking
close.
Olympus Has Fallen and fucking White House Down came out. It's like,
That's another one.
this is just like dumb, like secure. Or instead of like Gerard Butler, it's
Which
just
one
like a
had Gerard
dumb
Butler?
guy. He was Olympus Has Fallen.
That one was dope.
I
And
just can't believe.
then Channing Tatum was just like, "Ooh, we'll figure it out." Jamie Foxx.
I just can't believe White House Down like got a second remake.
They have
or
a
whatever.
third movie coming
No,
out. Yeah.
stop
No,
it.
isn't it Olympus Has Fallen has got the movies?
Yeah, I thought Olympus
They do
Fallen
too,
got-
don't they?
They
No, White
they're
House
doing-
Down. I think I
They
see.
did Olympus.
Olympus has gotten 3.
Why is it called Olympus Has Fallen?
Because that's
Olympus
the
is
code
falling.
name.
It's the
Of,
code name of the
for it.
president or whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I wish it was like Olympus Has Fallen, but like they made like a Trump analog.
Like speaking to the bar there. Like that's a problem. Like that. Yeah. Go that way. You guys keep talking.
We're just watching him and
Yeah,
Went out of time.
taking it in.
I can't talk.
I can't.
We can't talk without Jake.
I can't talk.
If he doesn't talk, then there's no point in doing this.
We'll get back to Keanu Reeves and his amazing, but like
He looked cool in that game.
Yes, he's in
He
that
looked
game.
so cool.
Cyberpunk shit looks
Yeah,
fucking-
the metal arm.
Oh yeah.
I was a little hesitant that they didn't show any more gameplay at this E3.
Yeah.
Just like kind of like a.
Yeah.
For another year.
I know, but they showed gameplay last year.
Jamie, whoa, what the fuck, man? Hold your horses with
You're
the
so
commentary,
bad.
all right? We'll ask you a
Saw the
question,
anger-
but
I saw the anger
don't
in
fucking
his eyes.
Wrong time to
jump
find
in
a
like
voice.
that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
At least they gave it a fucking release date.
Yeah, god
George
damn,
R. R.
man.
Martin.
They let Keanu deliver it too, man. What the
That's
fuck?
who I want to battle with is George R. R. Martin. Just that's like
I thought there was a video came
you
up
have a
there where he's just
podcast?
explaining his role. He's
You have a
like,
podcast?
yeah, I'm like Toby Silverhand, and that's just all they told me. And I was like, I'm in.
His name is Toby Silverhand.
Something like that.
Oh, that's
He's like, I'm like a what is it? Like anarchist, but I'm also a rock star, making anti-government songs. That's my Keanu. How
okay.
was that?
That was kind of. I mean, there were elements there.
Be brutal.
There were elements there.
I
It's gonna
think
be a no for me, dog.
I think if my hair gets
we're
a little
glad
bit
you came
longer, I can
in.
do
We're
it.
glad you came in. We just
I think
think
we're gonna go
this
another
isn't the
way.
right
We'll call
role for
you.
you now.
You're gonna grow into Keanu.
You know, there are some extra auditions later on today if you want to stick around for that movie. That's a good movie.
I think I will.
How badly do you want to play Keanu Drake?
I hope it's Judd.
Yeah, we really liked.
Please be an old Southern man.
You made it through
Lives
this
in
on
Maine.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got here.
I don't know he's Southern. It's probably just rural.
Rural.
Yeah, but I don't know. E3, that game, any other ones?
There was did you see the Avengers game they're coming out with?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
It looks like
looks-
off-brand Avengers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
none
looks
of the
that's
people-
pretty whack.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's also an Ultimate Alliance that could be cool. Because those games were kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Star Wars game that plays just
I
like
don't-
God of War.
I'm like pissed
With
at
a
the
lightsaber. Why?
because they keep doing the fucking loot boxes, and like the last few Star Wars games were like super short and shitty.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know about this
like
one.
Battlefield was or Battlefront, the new one was cool for like a little bit, but
The graphics
Really
were
cool when
so
it came
fucking
out.
dope.
The first battle. Well,
the like PS2 one was like the
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, yeah,
but
I
then
loved it.
they came
Battlefront-
out with a new version. They're like, this is gonna be the shit.
Xbox, right?
And then it
Yeah,
had like
Xbox
3
One.
maps, and I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Exactly. I played it for
Yeah.
like 2 days at my friend's house when it came out, like the day of.
They did that with Force
it got boring.
Unleashed. We got the two like backwards.
I feel like that's
the first game was like the most fire, and then the second game was 3 maps, and I was like, I feel like I've been slapped.
I feel like with all those Battlefront and Battlefield, their problem is it's always like 2 to 3 maps at the very most.
yeah.
But like
selection,
Battlefront,
man.
Yeah.
the new Battlefront 2 was like one of the prettiest games I've like ever seen.
Oh,
it was like
playing
Yeah, it
on
was
Hawk.
beautiful.
and
Or,
like the experience of like playing it, you felt like you were literally in like a little Star Wars battle. It
Yeah.
was fucking
Yeah.
sick. But then once the novelty of playing like the same like 5 maps, it's like all right, well,
Yeah.
it's worn off.
I do fuck with playing those like the heroes versus villains.
Yeah,
kind of game.
I like
mode.
the
That's pretty cool.
I like the air fighting shit. The
Yeah, that was
Starfighter
always-
shit. You just get in those
I always get
ships.
blown up
Yeah.
immediately though. when
But
I
yeah,
do
the
that.
new Star Wars just looks
And then
like
I
God of
throw
War.
everything.
It's like they literally took like God of War mechanics and pasted the gay dude from Shameless
Yeah.
and gave him a lightsaber. Because it's literally that dude.
Wait, what's
They
his
need
name? That's-
Ian.
He doesn't have
Gallagher.
a name. It's just gay dude from shit.
he was the fucking best Joker I've ever seen.
Oh
in my
shit! Yeah,
life.
he was the
Yeah. I
fucking
didn't see
Joker.
it.
He
I
plays
didn't
like
watch
an
Gotham.
elderly Joker now, which is like,
Dude.
where'd that range come from?
There's some like twist with that, right? Like he's like a twin brother or some shit.
Yeah, no, there
Yeah.
was 2 Jokers, and we got 2 separate Jokers that he played them both like fantastically. We had this crazy
Yeah.
one that was just crazy, and then his twin brother who like got crazy but was like a genius. So then he had just like these outlandish plans, and he's fucking making all these like crazy toys and all that shit. It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
Is Gotham done?
Yes.
Yeah, that Batman
probably
costume
watch
was
that
like
then.
the most ass I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit!
You didn't like
see
it?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it looks
We'll
so
look it up.
stupid. I was like,
We'll pull it
God damn it. Everybody was watching this whole fucking thing for years. And then he's in fucking hockey pads, dude.
Dude,
I don't wear hockey pads.
He didn't even do the voice, like the
I
hardly.
know, dude.
Well, I'm okay with that. I don't like the
Yeah, dude, what the fuck, man?
hot take. I don't like the second, like Batman Begins trilogy movie.
You don't like Dark Knight?
Okay, so Joker, best performance of my life,
Mm-hmm.
but as a whole, no, not a fan. As a whole,
Did you like the other
As
two
a whole trilogy?
more, you think?
yes, I did like the other. The Batman Begins is
They're your favorite.
beautiful cinema.
That was a good one. That was better than the third one.
As a film major and just like loving camera work, like Batman Begins
was
and that
best.
whole thing was just brilliant.
Let's watch both of those.
Would you do 1,
Writing as
2,
well.
3, or would you do 1, 3, 2?
It would be 1, 3, 2.
Damn.
It's not even hockey
Yeah,
pads.
no,
the
like-
Bane one more.
It's like a Walmart
Literally,
bike helmet and
literally,
a leather jacket.
like The Dark Knight, the Joker was brilliant. Like Heath Ledger did one of the best jobs I'd ever say in acting, as a Joker, everything. I couldn't get over.
Okay.
It was just like it made me like cringe every time. Like, I was like, dude, you can't. Is that too loud?
It's a lot.
Kill them, Harvey.
So sorry. I didn't
It's okay. We'll replace those.
do them later. I'll just like.
Did you
redo
think
them.
that
we'll
new
replace
Batman's
the
voice was
years.
cool?
What?
Did you think new Batman's voice was cool with like the modulator?
That was cool. I liked that it wasn't all the time. That was like.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have to listen to him talking in the modulator at every instant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was like, I like that.
That's what I didn't get about the trilogy. Like, you think Bruce Wayne got all this money? You think he would just install?
yeah.
Because you know his throat's fucked up. Like, he can't run around like talking like that every
vocal
fucking
cords
night.
like really
But, like,
destroyed.
Yeah.
Christian Bale's got through way worse in his body than like vocal cords. The
Yeah,
man
that's
starved
true.
himself to
Oh,
death.
Christian Bale, yeah. I'm just
that
talking about
movie-
Bruce Wayne, the character.
the
Like, he's got to go to work
was
the
he, like,
next day and like do
130 pounds?
CEO speak,
Yeah.
and he's like his
There's
doctor's
no
just
way
like,
he
it looks
can
like you're
get enough
talking with a
sleep to do
grumble
that shit.
for 80% of the day.
I get like
Who?
I get like 6 hours of sleep and I gotta go to work and I'm like, fuck my life. I cannot imagine him going to work and then all night just like
Kicking
yeah.
dude's ass.
I mean, he's the boss. Like, he's asleep in that one meeting. Just gotta
I
be
guess if
there.
you don't have to appear,
Dude, he puts on suits to take naps.
yeah, that's that's kind of
Jake, he's running his business. He's got to do some shit.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure Bill Gates is really still doing Microsoft. I'm sure he's building all the
Yeah.
fucking...
Bruce Wayne's a lot more hands-on than Bill
he's
Gates.
a hands-on.
Well, Rockefeller like was apparently one of like the most hands-off business guys, and he's like changed America for like
bail
more
out?
than everybody.
Didn't he single-handedly bail out America?
Yes,
one
he did. He
Yeah.
single-handedly like.
Yeah.
But that's
paid
the
for
oil
America.
dude.
yeah.
And he was
Yeah, but
was
he's not
like
doing
that
right.
rich, and he was so hands off. He'd be like taking naps in meetings, and just like wake up and be like, "Oh, hey guys, here's my ideas. I'm gonna get back to this."
But he was just
now."
like pumping money.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing like he's
He
fucking
was oil, right?
Yeah, exactly. Liquid gold.
But like he was like that from the beginning, like not even just like at the end, like the entire time he ran his businesses, that's how he did it.
He didn't start off with money, right? Like, he came, didn't he?
Until he hit oil, right?
He made it like he did it
Came
himself.
like nothing at first.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
So, like, in the beginning, was he doing that shit?
Yeah.
His business partners was so
No,
pissed.
he literally just he like got people he trusted, and he was like,
Yeah.
"I'm running the show, but I'm gonna take naps, or I'm not gonna be there. Like you're my employees."
Can you imagine being like one of his partner, like one of his business partners, and like you guys are trying to figure out like how you're gonna make money. This motherfucker just falls asleep every meeting, never contributes until like 15 minutes into. He's like, steal.
There's
He's like right back to sleep.
there was definitely
Right
one
back
guy
to
who's
sleep.
like, let's
steal oil.
let's like
Oil? Who's steal?
Let's fuck him over, and he got like his dick cut off, and they're like, all
Carney.
right, we're just gonna do our thing.
Yeah, Jake.
And it's like fucking
Tons
like
of industry.
eunuch now.
Do you not like U.S. history?
I try to
Always
betray
lasts a
him.
fucking 2
I'm sorry we're
minutes.
not fucking Mongols, Jake, but it's still exciting.
Well, we're gonna be speaking Chinese soon, Drake. So you better as well get fucking used to it. I'm so high that didn't come out right.
Also, E3. Did you guys see the Outer Worlds? I think it's called. That shit. It looks like it's just like Fallout, but it's like aliens and shit. Is what it looks like.
I'm
Not
into
see
it.
It's pretty dope.
You get to go to different planets and stuff.
Yeah, I think so. And you have like some powers. There's like dashes and like slow mo times and shit.
Oh, is that the game that you have to play for like a ridiculous amount of time to like complete it? It's like
I don't know. I just saw the trailer. At
one of the
E3.
games
I
that
don't
came
think
out at
it's
E3
yet.
was supposed to be like one of the games that was like announced at E3 was said that like it's not supposed to be done unless you've played it for like 10 years. Like consistently.
It's like
And like
The
you
story turns to shit about 5 hours in, but good fucking
But
luck
it's like
getting that
just like
achievement.
worlds you can explore, and I don't know what the game was, but I was just
Oh.
like, that's insane. I don't.
that's
why
like
is
that shit, man? That like Asian
No Man's
people like
Sky.
die
No Man's
playing
Sky.
video games, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, dude, you need to like don't make it this fucking long and like dense. People are just like.
But those are like. I mean, there are some like endless games you can just grind for like eternity if you don't like.
But-
If that's like fun to you, like you can play World of Warcraft fucking
Oh yeah.
for days on end.
and
But
just
this is supposed to be
die,
like a game you complete.
you know.
That's one thing. If it's just a story and motherfuckers are dying trying to
I-
get through, then yeah, I'd like tone it back.
It's just like 10 years worth of shit. Like you could stop whatever you want.
You
but,
know
like,
there's one-
there is a completion.
If you
point.
read the novels that exist in this game's universe, then I think you're ready for this game. Otherwise, I don't suggest you picking it up.
I gotta get home, get on my Xbox so I can read.
Yeah.
Got homework tonight, guys.
Yeah. I'm on like book 4, and it's getting fucking crazy. Jesus.
I'm reading pretty much made-up history books.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The game's just like you taking like history quizzes.
I'm actually getting a degree.
Fuck, dude, I'm failing my
degree.
fake history class.
That reminds me of the Community episode where he has a fake class. He like makes up a class and fuck, that shit is hilarious.
I fucking was playing Red Dead, which is like so difficult. You know, it's like I was like, all right, I'm gonna put away like 3 hours to play, and like I didn't save at any point, and then like turned it all off, and I logged in like yesterday to see that I had started, and immediately realized like this is on me. I almost threw my remote through the fucking TV. I was like, oh my god.
Dude, you know
It was like 3 straight hours of Red Dead, and I was like, I can't do it again. I'm just gonna that'll be it. That's the end of my story in that game.
You know what I'll do sometimes is I'll be like, all right, dude, I'm gonna get like really high and play like Fortnite, or I'm gonna get really high and play Apex Legends, right? And I'll like,
high?
huh?
Sorry.
Cool.
I'll get like, I'll make an event of it, right?
You probably get real high because you have such a low body fat percentage.
That probably does something.
16%, right?
It has the effect.
Do you ever eat edibles? You get super stoned.
I'm gonna wait for this. I'm waiting for this fat rage to get out of here, and then let me know when you're ready.
Okay, go ahead. I'm good.
All right, you good?
I got it out.
You want an Oreo?
I feel a lot better.
You want the Oreo?
Mute my mic. I'm gonna eat.
No, but like I'll get food and I'll be like, oh, bro, it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna be snacking. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be high. It's gonna be amazing. And then I die like 2 minutes into it. I'm like, fuck this. I don't even want to play. Why do I want this?
You get waxed by like some 12-year-old.
Oh.
Like, oh well.
Like immediately, or like you get on Apex and like your whole squad quits out. You're just like, fuck.
I can't do Apex. Apex is way too like fast paced.
Yeah.
I get smack and play arenas. That's my shit.
I had to quit playing
arenas.
WoW.
That's pretty fun because it's just like you just like muscle memory with your fingers, kind of.
Dude, I just
That
got.
keyboard
Like
too, I made
the
it
fucking
addicting.
snapping around of Apex, like you get fucked up all the time.
Yeah.
I just got
No wonder your team
GTA.
Like this dude's fucking smacked. It took him 20 minutes.
It's obvious. It's obvious he's smacked.
It took him
Look at
15
him.
minutes to switch scopes.
Where are we dropped?
My palms are so sweaty. Hold on, I'm just so.
Dude, he hasn't dropped. He's been the drop master, and we're staying in the ship.
Do you guys have heavy ammo?
Wait, how do you pull up your
You don't have a
backpack?
gun that takes heavy ammo.
Fuck. I dropped it.
That was on me, guys. Sorry. Are you ready up?
You guys want
You
to
ready up? You guys gonna ready up? Are you left?
Any other, I don't know if there's any other games.
Um,
The Outer World one definitely looks fucking dope, though. Interesting. Cyberpunk 2, that definitely has a lot of fucking potential. That's based off like a tabletop game.
yeah, I think
I'm
so.
gonna get this 10
Like
hour
a Dungeons and Dragons kind of
10-year
game.
game.
But it's
Oh, that was another one. There's some shit called
Dungeons
Baldur's
and Dragons.
Gate. That might be what they were talking about, maybe. Baldur's Gate's like it's from like 1999 was the last one came out, but like it's like a RPG game, kind of like Oblivion type shit. But you're supposed to be able to do it like a bunch of different like any choice you want kind of shit. It's like a Dungeons and Dragon turn video game.
We're
is what they
looking
said.
to take away the free time of
The teaser trailers is like
of
Night
lonely
Dude
40-year-old men for the next 10 years.
The teaser trailer is this like Crusader looking motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he like breaks up.
Yeah, he's like in like a city, and he like there's dead people all around him. He like looks around, he hears a sound, and then he bucks up his teeth and like blood and shit. And he's like fuck, and then his hand starts like breaking and like expanding, and his feet like burst out of his shoes, and it's fucking gross as shit. His face is like morphing, and then he opens his mouth and like a placenta looking shit comes out, and it gets like to the right in front of his teeth and pops and tentacles come out. And then
He
like
turns into like a kraken.
yeah, he turns into it's like a mind flayer is what the dude said it was, which it's like a Dungeon Dragon thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like this like squid looking dude.
Yeah.
That's what he turns
Ugh.
into. And then like
I
in
hate to be a
the
squid.
and like lightning striking, and you seeing him like invade from the sky, and it's just like Baldur's Gate. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
This seems
game?
like a hard game.
Yeah, like I don't know.
That's what happens to you.
The game.
He's like, I don't even want to play.
Yeah, it's like fuck, man.
But they said it's like Dungeons and Dragons like in a game. Like it's very like expansive, do whatever you want type shit. Did you ever get the mod on like Skyrim where you could do like the random starts and you could be like, I don't know, like a hunter that gets mauled by a bear and Left 4 Dead, like that one fucking movie, or like you'd be like a prisoner.
That one fucking movie.
You know the one like Leo got his fucking Oscar from. Or
He just was
Screaming?
quiet
Is he
for a
screaming
long
it?
enough time.
Dude, that
Can we
movie.
get that movie?
What?
is it- like what it's called?
The
Revenant.
Revenant.
Oh, the
Is it the
Revenant?
Revenant or the Revenant?
No, it's
Where
the
did you hear
Revenant.
Revenant?
I heard this guy said Revenant all the time, and I didn't have the heart to correct him.
The guy's a fucking idiot. Yeah.
Definitely is not Revenant.
Revenant.
Dude, that's how
Aaron,
that's how society
no.
Sorry,
that's how
Aaron.
personal society affects you, man. Like he knows one guy that says Revenant all the time, and he thinks it's Revenant.
That must be it.
I
You
know,
must be right.
I gotta know.
no, but like that's how like
Yeah, but you shouldn't even know how to
Yeah,
ask
I'm
us.
trying to do the same thing with my grandmother right now with Chameleon. She's Colombian, so I'm trying to get her to say chameleon all the time.
Shyamalan.
no, Grandma, it's actually
Is
Chameleon.
he just saying it weird?
Oh, she says
No,
It'd be like if you
Yeah.
said fajitas.
We've
you
been
know?
saying it
she-
long enough that like
It's
we
stuck.
just figured out that it's the new like it's actually pronounced the other way. Just like Adidas is actually Adidas. Just America.
That one did blow my mind.
Fucked it up.
Yeah.
Because the guy who made it is Adi Dassler.
Adidas. Adidas.
Adidas.
You probably got that in high school all the
They
time.
literally just sent it
Adidas.
over to America, and like probably someone made 2 commercials with the wrong thing, and they're just like, "Oh, I guess it's Adidas now."
That's what we're going with.
That sounds so much cooler too.
I don't know. I kind of like
Adidas.
Adidas.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do you
saying.
think, like-
I like
Yeah,
Adidas
okay.
more?
I feel like shoe stores or like sports apparel stores had like commercials on TV, like car dealerships, and it was like just one like Tennessee guy was like, "We got here Adidas jumpsuits." I don't know, but that's where it started. That's why it
No, it's literally like some hick
was like
no, like some
Adidas.
Fuck that
hick-
bullshit. We're making it Adidas.
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 I would have just, if I wanted my name to be like, I would have just called it Adidas. It would have just been named completely after me. Instead of like omitting one letter and like,
Adi Dassler, like that would be the
yeah, it'd be like Adidas.
I wouldn't buy that shoe.
I wouldn't.
yeah. No,
name it
Adidas
Adidas
sounds way
though.
cooler. Like you got to know when to end it, man.
Adidas.
Like
It's like Ellis Island. They come over and they Americanize it. They're a little
Yeah.
bit. No one's gonna touch Adidas.
Is it
All
a
right?
German
We'll
guy?
call it Adidas.
well, that's like the point of stage names and everything.
Good luck
Welcome.
against
Yeah.
Nike.
Like,
I don't know.
do you have a stage name?
Well, nobody has ever like said my last name when I've gone on stage. So it's just people are like, "Hey, it's Brian." It's like, yeah, I'm just a fucking special guy with one name. Hey, it's Brian. That's what it's like. That's what I'm thinking to myself. I was like, people are gonna think I'm like a handicap.
He goes up as Brian the Brown.
Hey, I'm gonna wear like a big striped shirt and fucking like overalls, or I don't know what
You have
I.
to have like a specific outfit that is like
Yeah.
forever. You have to like that's like
I do like a curved hand.
comics
You
that
should get
like,
rid of your last
create
Yeah, I'm Brian,
comics that create like an image for themselves. Like
but that's my image forever. Is like,
you just have to be Brian.
Exactly.
That is your
Just be
image.
Brian.
yeah.
I mean, like I go as PJ Rockwell instead
Brian
of like my
as
actual
Brian.
name. Mostly because like as a comic, I think PJ sounds like a funnier name, and like
It's easier to
it's
say.
easier to say.
It's a pretty chill
Gets
name.
to the
Yeah,
end of it.
PJ's a cool.
Any letter names, they're usually pretty chill.
Yeah.
Like
I
I don't.
That's a good stage
I
name.
read a baseball book where one of the kids' names was TV.
Like
I was
that.
like,
yeah.
wow, it's got a lot of problems on this
I've
baseball
actually been
team.
going by Leo DiCaprio.
LD. LD.
Yeah, Leo DiCaprio.
I heard
Seriously?
that
Yeah,
he-
very disappointed.
I
Yeah,
heard
that's it.
that when he like fucks chicks, he makes them sign like an NDA and he wears like headphones the whole time.
That's awesome.
Do you think?
Yeah.
He does not do that. He wears.
He definitely
Why
does
not,
the NDA
dude?
thing.
Why not?
I would say the NDA thing, but wears headphones. And
Why wouldn't you wear
Like
headphones?
Doggy,
though?
too.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you're just like doing this for the nut,
Wait, I'm changing songs.
imagine how disconnected he is. He's probably like, I don't think he gives a shit. So he's probably like just doing
Yeah.
this for the nut, you know? And then you pop the headphones in, you don't have to worry about any like talking
Yeah.
or anything. You're just like
Because I mean, I feel like
listening to Country Roads probably.
They said that
Or
like
he's
Wolf of
just
Wall
watching his
Street
own
was more
movies.
like his life
I
than the other
full-
guys.
I think it's more he's watching himself in Titanic.
They were just kept going to Leo for like ideas of Wolf of Wall Street.
He
They're
actually
like,
made the Titanic universe.
I don't know. I'd get more hookers in here.
Yeah.
And like I should probably be doing it out of her ass more. I think the dude would be doing the coke out of her ass more.
Oh my god.
Are you sure, Leo? 100%.
Well, I'm in character right now, and I can tell you right now, I want in that
Let me show
ass.
you how I'll do it. I'll put some of my coke on her ass.
Do you know what method acting is? I'm in that guy's shoes, and I need that ass.
Let's just say this: when I go home, I'm gonna have more hookers there than we have now. So I think we should at least add them together. Yeah, you know
I can call those hookers.
Let's just use the real thing.
I really
And I'll
need you,
do the real thing.
I really need you guys to get those lemon lewds for me, man. That they have in the movies.
Leo, they've been gone forever. You're gonna need to find them.
You need to find them right now.
Warner Brothers gave us $90 million. Going to use every cent.
I need to be energized the whole
Where's
time.
Martin Scorsese at? Scorsese?
Scorsese?
Scorsese.
Hey, Scorsese.
The loot's kicking in.
I'm not doing this scene unless I'm on loots.
I need real loot.
And Jonah Hill, we're going to give him fake teeth.
That's
weird.
Funny.
I feel like he fucked Jonah Hill because all of his movies got really weird after.
Have you seen?
Think Leo raped him. He made him sign.
Oh, nobody said
No one said rape. You're right. He made Jonah
made him
Hill
sign
sign
an
an
NDA.
NDA. Yep. And then he didn't even talk to me during.
Yeah. Headphones on.
I heard the stories, Leo, but I thought I was
And
special.
he watched Moneyball for Brad. I'm doing a movie with him,
He
you know?
fast forward all
Brad
my
got
scenes.
first. I think Brad got him first, and then Leo came in just like as the shoulder to cry on. He's like, "Hey, fuck Brad, man."
What do you think happened? Do you think
then
he was
did
just
the same
smoking too much
thing.
weed, or he was drinking or
Brad
something?
Pitt. I already smoked too much weed.
That sucks. That's like such a
Which honestly,
bummer to lose
everyone
your-
that's listening, don't. Because that shit will kill you.
You know, like Brad Pitt, like
Just
he
like
was all
cigarettes.
chilling, and then his like family, like
Eat red meat.
he like lost his
And French
family
fries.
basically. and
Finally had brought
did
to
that
my
weird
red meat.
GQ photo shoot, and I was like, man, what did you do? What happened? And somebody said that he smoked too much weed, and I was thinking like that seems like you could course correct before that destroys your family.
Yeah, I've never heard.
thought it was
weed
alcohol.
actually destroy.
I think Angelina Jolie just wanted an out. And she's like, I'm going to make him seem like a drug
Why would
addict.
she want to know?
I don't know.
I mean, she could just be like, I don't want to.
He was probably cheating too.
I mean,
I'm just going to throw that out there.
Yeah.
I'm just.
With Jen.
Yeah.
That's what I love. Every time I go for like the last 20 years, every fucking magazine has been like Jennifer and Brad.
yeah.
It's
If
like,
you're Brad,
they
though,
broke
you're
up.
definitely trying to get back with Jennifer Aniston, right?
Why?
Here comes
Why?
Drake's. Here
You're
comes
Brad
Drake's
Pitt
love
in
for
Hollywood.
Jennifer Aniston.
I don't know.
Here
I
comes-
feel like, don't you think, if he wants to settle down, obviously.
I'm watching-
The other option is just like, just start blowing the backs out of every 20-year-old in like LA.
Well, that's what I'm doing. He's got like 8 kids. I'm
Yeah.
done with settling down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Settle down and just like be friends with Jennifer.
They're back together.
That's what I was saying.
10 hours ago?
Wait, seriously?
Not kidding.
Wow.
Do you think they're still
Boom.
going to give their kids?
You heard it here
stupid
first.
names?
Or you heard it here second.
Because he probably had something special with Jennifer Aniston,
Secondhand source.
We broke it.
What are they
We have to
gonna
get this
do?
episode out
What's the
because we need
What's
to
the
break
Jen and
Breaking.
Brad
Oh, you
kid
do
gonna
the
be named?
beeping noise in the newsroom.
George Clooney and Emil.
His wife,
George Clooney, he
is,
puts me over. He's a matchmaker. That's
like
what they
a
call him.
UN
I feel like George
lawyer.
Clooney played it right. I feel like he did the whole like, I'm
did
not
his
getting
thing
married
for a while.
until he's like 55. Probably had like the best fucking time in Hollywood, and then like
He's like this
now he's
hot,
like, all right, I
intelligent
don't have
woman.
many years of this left. I'm gonna nail down a hot but like successful woman. She can raise my kids, and I'll just get to be that cool.
Yeah, he's
old
just like
dad.
chilling in
Yeah.
Italy, like doing Nespresso commercials and just being the
I
made
man.
so much
if I'm
money
George
selling that
Clooney,
tequila.
I'm getting a
Yeah.
driver everywhere, so I'm just going to my kids' little league games, just being like the biggest fan for him, but I'm also like drinking a little bit, just so I know, because we can drive home in like the
Tesla.
in the Tesla, the driver.
Yo,
Tesla.
some like some fucking like purple iridescent like Tesla pulled up next to me today. Like it had to be a custom paint job, and then on this it was such a cool car, and then he had this fucking sticker. It was actually a chick. She had this sticker on the window on the back windshield, and I was like, "You're a fucking loser." And it said, "I'm probably not driving right now." And I was like, "You're fucking lame." Like I know what Teslas do. You don't have to fucking like rub. But the car was so fucking sick. It was like it had to be a custom. It was a Model 3 too.
Have you guys driven?
I've rode in
sat
one.
I've sat in one, but never.
Okay, I've driven a lot.
Of Teslas?
Yeah, I used to be a valet in DC, so they're like super common in DC.
How does it drive?
They're getting more and more.
It's nice. I don't like the brakes, or wait, no, the gas on it. Like if you take your foot off at all, like fully off the gas pedal, there's like no coast. It like wants to like stop and slow down.
Oh, it's like
wow.
the battery.
And I mean, yeah, it's the battery. It's just one of those settings. You can change the setting if you want,
okay.
but it's like come with the car setting. No one's changing it. They're just like, this is my Tesla. This is how it drives. But like, I know personally that I could go in there on that computer and do that.
I don't know. I would definitely go through. That'd be the first thing I'd do. Because that shit comes with like a fucking iPad. You can change all the fucking shit on it.
Well, as a valet
awesome,
that was
PJ.
taking cars from like Smithsonian museums.
Oh, you're not changing anything.
Yeah, like they're not.
I'm saying
they're
if I
just
got
rich
a
people
Tesla.
that are like, this is the rich person car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the new Tesla.
Give me the new Tesla. I want that car.
You get a Daddy. I was talking to some dude.
Father, I'd like a new Model 3.
I say I went from daddy to father to papa.
Papa.
Puppy.
Poppy.
daddy's car.
Isn't that grandma?
I think
Poppy
Jared
is
Kushner
grandma.
calls
My
his
daddy
dad
owns the
daddy.
place.
Calls him daddy.
Shout out, boys. Send it.
Send it.
Full send.
But fucking the Tesla, like
What you got, Drake?
Which one? What do you got?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Come on, Drake.
I was just saying, if I bought one, I would definitely like go in there and fuck with all this. Oh, I was talking to a motherfucker who got one. He said you get like a $7,000 rebate for it too, because it's like the electric car buying that.
How much is it though?
Well, it depends which one you get. The Model 3 I think starts at 35, and then there's like the S, which is like the sports car one.
Yeah.
That's like 60. I
And
think
you
it starts, or
charge it
70.
by, you have to go to like
The
a
Model S is
battery
sweet,
station.
dude.
Yeah, but they're all like free.
Do you know where one
That's
is?
insane.
What's the closest?
We have one at work.
What'd you say? Tech Jamie?
Just Brian shut out the engines of the Honda.
Oh, yeah.
Longest last.
Yeah. He's metalhead. He's
This
metalhead
episode
Jamie.
brought to you by Honda Engines.
He's grease monkey Jamie. He gets in the garage.
Oh yeah, he gets greasy.
We changed our oil. I'll check the oil.
We're synthetic boys.
Yeah. I do have a synthetic blend, which I was told not to do by this one guy.
Fuck them.
But yeah, he was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
And
They hate
Jiffy
on some
Lube
synthetic boys.
takes care of my shit, and
Yeah.
I always get a coupon every month, so it's like $15 less. So moral of the story: get your coupons.
I like Meineke.
Mighty Key. Yeah. I gotta get my fucking tires changed,
They always do it for the same price, no matter what the car, man.
which is like a weekend thing now in adulthood. It's like, oh well,
There goes my weekend.
yeah. Saturday I'm gonna be at Walmart just buying new tires.
Super Walmart though.
No, Super Walmart.
Going
you guys
down to
been there yet?
Walmart,
Yeah,
I
getting some
walked
groceries.
in and
Dude,
I was
you
in like
can
gym
get
clothes, and I felt
tires,
really weird because I was
food.
wearing like a.
Cameras.
How nice is it though?
You know
It's
what's-
it's
How
not,
huge is it?
It's big, is what because it looks like a normal Walmart. It
But
doesn't.
our Walmart was grungy.
Okay,
as
yeah,
shit.
that was like a piece of shit Walmart.
Yeah, and I feel like that's
It
kind
looked
of
like the average-
pride of Walmart.
Walmart is an insane store. You can buy a tire at the same place you can buy a camera or food.
Yeah,
Why?
That's the thing. This
Dude,
one's
you
got a
can buy
full
a
grocery
gun.
thing.
yeah. They
Yes,
have and
my
they have a
gun.
Subway,
I can go paintball.
which doesn't like.
They got
I can
McDonald's.
pick up
No, no
anything I
McDonald's.
could possibly want to. In
But I
some,
guarantee
like,
you,
shape
so
or
much shit is
form
gonna
out of
pop up
Walmart.
out there.
It's like the physical
There will be a
Amazon.
McDonald's.
Yes.
down the street from. Do you move back
There's
to
an
the
ice rink
neighborhood,
over there.
man?
It might not
I
always
can
be
get
nice.
robbed.
Right down the street.
Sleepovers. We'll just go to McDonald's.
It's Amazon, but you get robbed. Walmart.
Walmart.
Got an ice rink too.
In the Walmart?
No, there's
No.
that's what that front building
Not
is.
yet.
Like by
Oh yeah,
Battlefield.
I saw like a fucking
Ice
hockey
skater
player.
guy. Yeah, when you skate, like the design like moves. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Cool. Is it all year
For my
round?
nap guy's
Huh?
idea.
Probably
Always
it's
ice?
indoor.
Convenience store where you skate.
Yeah. The whole floor is ice.
Security
Practice
cameras of
rock
people just
yeah.
eating shit the whole fucking time. Just trying.
Get your groceries quick. Get out. Where's this time? Before I go back to sleep?
It was like a little little possession.
It's like that Tom and Jerry episode where he like lets the water in the house and then turns the thermostat down so everything's covered with a sheet of ice. You know.
Yeah, make
It's like
lemonade,
that.
dude.
But you just throw a convenience store in there.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So, you know.
You guys want to spoil Godzilla now? Can we talk about
Let's do it.
Godzilla?
Gojirra.
Wow, you guys.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
that's what we like to do. We like to not spoil old movies,
Yeah.
but then talk about movies,
Movies
that
you
just
had
came out.
time on. We're gonna give you respect.
What we
new
do that?
movie.
We did
got
that the
it,
last
but-
You
time.
gotta think quick.
We
you
did the
know?
same shit with Gran Torino,
I like that
I don't want to
logic.
spoil.
and then we talked about
Beautiful
we
scene.
talked about Captain Marvel like right
Yeah,
after.
immediately.
I like that logic. Don't lose that logic. That's a keeper.
It makes you respect the
Fuck
classics.
the new movies, dude. See the old ones.
But it was fucking. I thought it was fucking dope though. as like I've seen like a lot of like the old Godzilla movies, like the old like monster fights and like that shit, and like from like the 2014 Godzilla where they teased them a lot, they definitely did a lot better job of like sprinkling in the monsters and shit, and then like the whole like battle royale, just all of them like going at it, it's just. I mean, that shit's sick. Yeah. But I understand all the criticism about the humans, like, being fucking terrible.
How was the girl from the...
She was chill. She didn't really have, like,
Stranger
a
Things.
Yeah, they don't
pivotal
give her, like, a
part.
shit ton to do. 11. Millie Bobby Brown. MBB.
MBB?
Hope Drake hasn't banged her yet.
Oh God.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fucking sicko.
Yeah.
Drake.
Also, Toronto's going down. Golden State in 7.
You think Golden State?
We'll get back to that, but we're doing Godzilla right now.
Drake's fucking wasted.
All right, I'm kind of excited. I don't really believe in spoilers. I just because like
It
whatever.
was good. It was I mean, if you want to hear like human plot, we can like dump on that real quick. But the fights were just like
There's not really much we can spoil. I mean, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's going to be monsters
down,
fighting.
yeah.
So let me guess. So like the humans are all cool, everything's fine. Then these other monsters start waking up for whatever reason. It could be their fault, the humans, or it could just be like some natural shit. They come up, then Godzilla. They're like, "Oh fuck, what are we gonna do? Let's wake up Godzilla." And then he fights them, and then like shit starts happening, and Godzilla kind of wins at the end. But then more shit's gonna happen, like lead up to next movie.
Did you write this fucking movie?
that was like
They're kind of a little there. It's basically like the human plot is like centered around this like family that like I guess when Godzilla attacked in the end of 2014, they lost their son in it. This family, so it's like a chick, a dude, and their daughter that's left, and they lost their kid. So then they like split up or whatever, and it follows like the chick and Millie Bobby Brown. She's the daughter.
yeah.
And they're the ones that like let the animals out because the mom is like a bad guy or whatever the fucking like wants to let the animals out because she's like an eco-terrorist and she's like it'll set the world right, like humans are the disease type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the animals need to like come back and
Yeah, if
claim
they kill
the
like a
earth.
bunch of us, it'll be straight. Like,
Yeah,
there's just too many of us.
she
to,
says
like,
wherever the animals attack, like nature flourishes afterwards
Jesus.
or something like shit.
Wait,
but like
isn't that just fucking Infinity War?
Yeah, I mean, in
Yeah,
that
but with
same weird
monsters.
way, she's like, we
need
she's
to
like,
cut off half. the
Humans are like
population.
fucking shit up.
it's probably just
The
more
beginning of this
environmental
movie is her
though.
leaving the movie theater.
It's the same thing. Overpopulation kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's like Infinity War was like I think every planet was destined for that. I guess he was saying because of all the people.
Release the animals.
This one's all like pollution
I'm gonna
and,
get
shit.
Godzilla.
And like fuck around with nuclear active shit.
Yeah.
But she develops this like fucking frequency thing that can
She can,
mimic
like,
like
talk
the
to them.
animal sounds.
Okay.
So like that's how she communicates with them. That's how they bust them out. They like let them know like, hey, get out of there, basically.
I was also like, why is this a fucking touch
Yo,
screen?
ancient creatures.
touch
that
screen
don't
thing?
speak English.
Yeah, I was like,
hey, get out of
This
there.
just looks like an iPad in a suitcase.
They use like
what up?
Godzilla's frequency. I think it's like Godzilla and humans like mixed together. That's a frequency.
I'd like to see a
What's
big
kicking?
human.
huh?
I'd like to see a big
Mothra
human
looks
fight.
good.
Like one big human.
Yeah, but like they're cool.
Clap
They
those
have,
wings
like,
on up here.
They're like hairy. They're like a,
If you could
like
like
a
wake up,
caveman.
I'm trying to think if there was like
would
a
be much
mech suit
appreciated.
guy or just a
Dude,
mech
how are you gonna
Godzilla.
sleep, you lazy fuck?
I mean, there will be.
But like yeah, so they use
Sorry,
that to
we're
like,
just, riffing over here.
and they have like Mothra. They show Mothra first as like
Yeah,
the
Mothra.
larva. She's pretty fucking dope.
She like
with
nuts
the
on everybody.
yeah, she just starts spraying the
Nuts,
because
toenails.
they like immediately start shooting at because that's fucking humans, right? They just like see something and they're like shoot it.
Yeah.
So they just start shooting at her and she just gets pissed. So she shoots at her little.
Word, bullet's not working. It's
Webs
like
and
it's
shit.
3,000 feet tall.
Yeah.
Then fucking.
What's the point of sending in soldiers against these things? Though?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
but it is.
It's crazy.
It's the
Yeah.
government actually doing the whole like overpopulation thing. Though.
Well, it's funny because they shoot at Mothra, right? And you're like, these guys are fucking idiots. But at least they like learned their lesson. And then they like Ghidorah out next, and then they still like just
They're
pop
like
shots at
running,
this thing.
The earth is like being blown up behind them. They're running, and then like some of them continue running. Some are like, "Fuck this," and they turn around to face it, and then immediately get like eviscerated by fucking
Evaporated by a lightning
Yeah.
breath.
If I'm one of the soldiers, I'm like, why did we make 300 nukes to not use them?
Well, the
on,
nukes
like,
makes them more
Yeah, it
powerful.
gives them more
You can't
power.
nuke them.
yeah, not
They like
Mothra.
feed off
like
radiation.
they nuke
then we gotta send them
Godzilla.
in.
That's
They
basic.
nuke him in the like at the end to like make him more powerful, and he starts fucking Ghidorah up.
So yeah, but like, so you were
Yeah.
pretty close. Like the humans definitely trigger what's letting them all out or whatever.
Yep.
Then Ghidorah gets out, and as soon as Ghidorah gets out, Godzilla like senses it, so he's already making a beeline there. They fight, and it's pretty dope.
Does Ghidorah come in from another planet?
No, Ghidorah's already on the planet. He like they
do say
do
he is an
explain his
alien.
like alien origin though, but he landed like a long time ago.
Why is he like not?
He's like frozen in the Antarctic. So him and Godzilla like scrap and they go underwater, and fucking Godzilla does get like one of his heads off, which was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Look at how he gets it. I think he might just bite it.
He like bites it off, but
Yeah.
it grows back like immediately,
Yeah.
and it looks so gross growing back.
But they hit Godzilla and Ghidorah go like underwater and they're scrapping, and they hit him with an oxygen destroyer, which is like cool because that's like what they actually use in like the very first Godzilla. That's how they like kill him.
Yeah.
Like in the end of like the original Godzilla, like that's how the humans deal with him. They make this like other weapon of mass destruction to destroy him, even though he was like created by like a nuke, you know. So then, but it doesn't kill either one. It just like fucks Godzilla up real bad, and then Ghidorah just gets out, and we're like, oh fuck. So then Ghidorah goes to DC and like calls all the other fucking monsters.
and basically destroys these.
Oh, DC just gets demolished, like
And, like,
flooded.
Boston, too.
It's literally a swamp.
Stomps right on the pinch.
Yeah, it's a swamp, and they need it drained.
Yeah.
Let me just
There's
say.
like an aircraft carrier like floating next to the
Washington Monument.
it was like some like big DC building, and it's like floating in the water, and I was like, that is so much fucking water
Yeah.
to be like out in DC.
Ghidorah's sick though.
Yeah.
Like a big ass like storm follows him,
Yeah.
and that shit looks fucking hella cool.
Why does a storm follow him?
Because that's like his thing. He control like he can
Creates like
control
a
a
storm.
storm. Yeah.
So when he fly, they like track him on the map. It's just like a hurricane traveling across
Yeah,
the
That's
planet.
that's sick.
Yeah,
so
he was cool.
they make the faces like really like emotional too.
Yeah.
Like they put they do that motion capture shit. So like all the different heads have their own like thoughts and
So
like you can
somebody,
like
like-
tell they're like thinking. And
Maybe
shit,
like
I
Andy
guess.
Circus or something.
Did somebody do like Ghidorah faces?
Probably like the one like he was saying like those dudes that get like eviscerated by the lightning, like they just get like zapped off of existence, and the one head goes down, is like sniffing it. It just starts like licking the ground, and the other head comes down,
Like,
like
bites
bites
it.
at him. He's like fuck off.
It's like,
They like scrap with each other. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
But he calls all the other monsters, and that's how you see like all the other ones. There's like a bunch that I think are like from the original. There's like a spider one that I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I forget that one.
There's a turtle like looking
Gamera.
dude that comes out of a mountain.
That's
But he's
Gamera.
like huge.
the
now,
spider
yeah.
would fuck
turtle?
me up though.
Yeah, the
turtle's
turtle's like the
dope.
size of a mountain. He's like gigantic. He's like the biggest one, I
How
think.
did
Yeah.
they kill the turtle?
They don't fight
I mean,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna
He's
be
chill.
next movie probably.
He might be involved in
Well,
it.
that's
They're
why they
basically
showed him.
all those ones come out and they like bow to the apex. That's what it's all about. Is like there's
Well,
only
at the
there
end,
can only be
right?
one apex. Yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
like
so that's
Ghidorah's
the-
calling them. So that's why they're all coming out now or whatever.
If it made enough money to make a sequel, then that
Oh, they're
would be
definitely
the
doing
that
it.
would,
I think
that
they're
would be
going
the
to.
sequel. What is Cube's son's part? What's his name? Does anyone
O'Shea
know?
O'Shea
He's like
Jackson.
just a
Jr.
soldier who
Yeah, he's one of the soldiers.
has like some cool scenes, but like he's not like a pivotal.
Yeah.
And then the guy from
Billy Madison.
no, I wouldn't. I don't think so.
Friday Night Lights.
No,
That's the dad.
the
That's Billy Bobby
He's
Down's
dude.
dad. He's
Sorry.
pretty cool.
the guy that was like in the President show, like the White House show.
Bradley Whitford.
Yes, Bradley Whitford.
I don't know who that is.
He was in
Doug
Billy
Stevens.
He was
Madison.
also
Doug.
Get Out.
What dude is he?
He was in
Or
Get Out.
He was
Isn't he
in
Doug?
in
Who's he in Godzilla?
Godzilla. He's the
In the Kevin
scientist who's
Spacey
like,
president
why don't
show?
we? He's always got like
With the
a,
white
I'm
hair
not
with
talking
the
about
crazy.
House of
Yeah.
Cards. I was talking
No, the
about.
guys from
He's funny. That dude's funny.
No, it's not a guy from House of Cards. It's a guy from.
He was chill.
West.
Yeah, he's like one of the scientists.
Yeah.
Yeah, the,
He's one of the
Wing.
scientists.
West Wing.
I was going to say
Yeah,
West Side
West Wing.
Story.
But he's also from Get Out. But like, what was his part? Sorry.
He was like the
Jesus.
quirky scientist who always like
Yeah.
had a joke.
Yeah, he's like the guy in Jurassic
Okay,
Park.
He was a good
that,
guy.
like Samuel L. Jackson in Jurassic Park.
He's
Kinda.
so funny.
It's
He's
funny
at like the
that
desk
IMDb.
and he's just making jokes. Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
Bradley Whitford is like one of my favorite actors. He was in a show called like Studio 23 or something like that. But it basically came out at the same time as 30 Rock. It was an Aaron Sorkin. It lasted one season, and it was him and Matthew Perry, and they were like the two main leads.
Matthew Perry was.
Oh, I know who you're
shit.
talking about. The guy
And-
from
From Get Out.
Didn't they do the Odd Couple
Maybe,
show
I
together?
didn't
They did
know
like
which
a
one.
remake
It's the
of it.
bad guy in.
Was he in that
Billy
cop
Madison.
show?
I haven't watched Odd Couple. I don't know what that is.
It's the bad guy from Billy Madison.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, just a young version of him. Then But yeah, he's the dad. He's the dad in Get Out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't even look like.
Yeah.
When I found out, I was like, "Oh, you don't really look like."
Yeah, I didn't recognize him in
Cop
Get
from
Out
Reno
like that.
911.
But like
That's
The short shorts guy?
Yeah.
that's John.
that's who I thought.
John
That dude's
Lennon
funny.
or something.
No,
That's funny.
he's
That's
also
funny motherfucker.
hilarious.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
God.
And then
Two
but yeah,
different wavelengths.
honestly, all the human characters are pretty. They're all pretty whack. They all give them some pretty cheesy dialogue to like do, but like if you can sit through like the old like Japanese ones and like that, like
Yeah, 'cause-
dubbing
yeah.
is like a lot. It's a lot
fine.
better than that.
You just have to like, kind of hold on until the next monster fight.
Yeah.
It's like it's all.
But they sprinkle them in pretty well. But basically, Ghidorah calls them all out. Rodan's scene's pretty dope. He's like chasing like these big like the big plane and shit, and his like wind's just like fucking everything up.
Jesus.
He comes out of like a volcano.
He was cool.
But
He
guys-
looked gross. He looked like a bird.
Rodan.
Yeah,
he's like a big old
dirt, muddy bird.
big muddy lava pterodactyl.
Who are they gonna fight in the next one? Like where does it lead?
It's Godzilla versus King Kong is what it's called. But I bet
They
King
fight
Kong's
a
just
little
gonna be
bit,
one of
To me, it
but
seems like
then
Batman versus Superman.
yeah.
and then they team up against
Yeah.
a
Who
bigger
they teaming
threat.
up against? Mostly?
Probably
Mecha. I bet like probably like a Mecha Godzilla or
Will
like a
help
Mecha Ghidorah, because that's like so. Anyway, so the fucking Godzilla swims down to his like lair. It's like in Atlantis, I guess. I don't know why they put that in. Maybe they like want to, yeah, or not. I guess.
That's cool.
But he's like he lives in Atlantis or whatever, and the Japanese scientist dude takes like a nuke to him to like power him up.
They had
To
leftover.
Godzilla?
He
Yeah.
sacrifices himself.
Wait,
Yeah,
Godzilla
exactly.
lives in Atlantis?
Yeah, that's where he swam down. There's a little like air pocket down there by
Yeah.
like this like rip in the earth where like lava's pouring out. And
Yeah.
He chills by that because there's like radiation down there. That's where he like soaks it back up.
They had like extra CGI left over from Aquaman, and they're just
Yeah,
like,
they
"Let's
said
put
we
that
might as well
in there."
use it.
Yeah.
Warner.
There were
Warner
a
Brothers.
couple people swimming down there,
Yeah.
Come on.
but he like sacrifices himself,
Yeah.
which is like a pretty.
He like pets
cool
Godzilla.
scene, which is pretty
Godzilla's
dope.
like. He's like
Godzilla
fucked
looks
up.
so sassy,
Yeah.
and they get when he comes out, yeah,
Rare.
like he gives him like a look, like, and then when he comes out of the water after he gets supercharged, he does like a dramatic hamster like turn. You know that like old meme where like. And it like
Yeah, he
zooms
does
on the
like
hamster face. He hits him with like a little turn, and the camera pans in on
Yeah,
him.
it's a very expressionful
Yeah.
Godzilla.
I don't know why they did that. It was like a pretty goofy choice, but I was like, okay.
Yeah,
But
I love it. Yep,
then
let's
he's
keep
like
that
super
team.
powerful when he just comes back in, and that fight with Ghidorah is fucking sick.
it's like when
And that's when they all meet up. Him, Mothra, Rodan, they're all like scrapping.
Mothra's
So they all
cool.
bow to Godzilla at the end?
Huh?
They all bow to Godzilla at the end?
Yeah. He goes like atomic, so he just starts like like he looks like he's like on fire. Like he is
Yeah.
on fire.
And,
And he's walking and like buildings are catching fire and like cars are melting. Like
The
everything
whole time,
around him.
the scientist is like, "We should get the fuck out of here. He's gonna explode."
Yeah, he's turning into a
And nobody pays attention to him. Like he's like, "We need to get out of here," and they're still like kind of coasting by. And like he is like, you can see it looks like radiation.
Yeah.
And like they show like a screen of him of like the radiation. It's just like white.
Yeah.
It's so bright.
But then he like fucks Ghidorah. He
Yeah.
throws him down and like steps through his chest.
Jesus.
Like because his foot's so hot.
And like
it
all
just,
this
melts
electricity like
through him.
pumps out of
Yeah.
him.
And then it
He's
just
like
like
a
explodes.
Lightning guy.
I can't
Damn.
imagine like I'm like picturing this all in my head, and I can't get out of like bad '80s Godzilla. Like my brain isn't.
I don't- it's so
Yeah,
much
where,
fucking-
what's
yeah.
Matthew Broderick doing in this movie?
Yeah, where is Matthew
Worms!
Broderick?
There's so many worms over here.
Yeah. Is he skipping school in this one?
He fucking killed like a woman and her baby, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Fuck you, Matthew Broderick,
Yeah.
you piece of shit. And I heard that he can't like have normal sex with his wife either.
Whoa.
She doesn't have. She doesn't have. I'm going for the fucking jugular,
He
Matthew.
got a weird dick too.
You know, Jake may
Yeah, what
hate
does his
like
dick
Jewish
look like,
people and Ariana Grande fans, but Matthew Broderick is my fucking foil in this story.
I'm not too fond of him either.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
I'm a big Inspector Gadget fan, so I'd like you guys to hold your fucking tongue.
I mean, like I like certain years of Matthew Broderick.
Whatever years he was around
know
when
the
he didn't
specifics.
kill that woman.
I don't know.
Before the killing of the woman.
You got to do before, but those are some of his
I feel like
best
ever
ones.
since he's had a great edge.
No, his movies kind of suck.
Is he Ferris Bueller?
Yeah, he's Ferris
So like
Bueller.
that
Yeah.
year. That's the year I like Ferris Bueller.
I also do enjoy Inspector Gadget.
So useful.
Come on,
dude.
man. It's too late. That's like 2000s, man.
It doesn't matter. It's hilarious as like I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if you read the
I like the
books, but he
Master
plays
Disguise.
it.
When did all that
That's
shit
Dana
go
Carvey.
down?
You're lucky, Drake. That's Dana Carvey.
I think he killed somebody on the way to the set of Inspector Gadget.
Shut up.
Did you see the
If
documentary?
I'm right, it's
Monster.
gonna be
It
crazy.
was my
Dana
aunt.
Carvey show?
The Dana Carvey
Jamie,
show?
can you look
Did
up
you see
when
the documentary
Matthew
about
Broderick
it?
No.
killed that woman?
Oh my
R.I.P.
god, dude, you gotta watch it. But like,
Did he?
And her
And her
child.
son?
no, I'm
Right, your
it's
child's
alright.
too, Brian, right?
No, it was good.
He killed
but,
a
like,
woman.
I thought it was just
Child?
Yeah.
a woman.
It's just
She was
Dana
pregnant.
Carvey got his own show for a year, and
I don't know.
Damn.
His birth or his life started conception, Jake.
The debate continues.
Well, being a huge supporter of the Alabama law, yes, Drake, at all times. I believe all of us. You know what? I don't even think you should masturbate.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold it in.
Sperm's alive too.
Yeah. Think about that. How many babies have you killed?
I went to the
Millions.
It's
yeah,
like 1987.
genocide. Ooh,
so
that's
Ferris Bueller was
close.
definitely off by then.
Damn, he really did that, and then like got off. Like he had like,
Her daughter.
damn.
That was before you.
Ferris.
How old
was the
wait,
daughter?
what year was this?
1987.
Never mind. We gotta drop him way earlier. Damn.
I mean, you could just accept
Inspector
your
Gadget.
fate.
What color was the daughter's hair?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Inspector Gadget would have been.
Drake
what it
wants to
was.
know.
Yeah.
Jesus, that is
I
a
didn't even
take.
hear what
Yeah,
your
right?
take
Well,
was.
yeah, well,
Not a
What
hot,
did you say?
not a
Throw it again.
Yeah, say
important
that
one.
again. Say that again.
I'm saying I don't think Inspector Gadget would have been what it was had he not had the edge of that murder.
Yeah.
Travis rented.
Wait. When was all like? Let's name like the main movie like years. Which like fuck.
85
pick,
was
like,
Bueller's
30
Bills.
movies.
Yeah.
only
What?
Matthew
So what's the
Broderick.
biggest
Came
one?
out in 1986.
Ferris Bueller.
2 years after.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Ferris
Okay, so
Bueller's Day
Ferris
Off.
Project X came out the same year.
What came out?
Project X.
Wait, there was.
A first project? Was it about a party?
I don't know.
Well, Jamie,
Well, that Godzilla.
you have the computer, Jamie.
His Godzilla's terrible though. That's
Worms!
like that Godzilla's awful.
Worms.
It was okay as like a kid, but
Science
looking
fiction
back at it
comedy
now,
drama film.
you gotta
Is that
put
what it was
some
labeled as?
You gotta put some burl on
That's
Godzilla.
not- yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's got to be a
It's a
burl.
It was
different
just Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
What
a
else?
raptor.
I feel like we've
Has
talked.
he been in anything else? Matthew Broderick that was good.
He was in
Godzilla.
he was in that Christmas movie
Yeah.
where he was a little
Oh,
bitch to
yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
What else was he in? Wasn't he in like one other thing? Like one other.
Christmas with the Cranks. Nah, it wasn't.
No, Surviving Christmas.
Wasn't he in that some mouse movie?
Jamie, what's the
No,
Matthew
he's like
Broderick
a
movie with
chef
Danny DeVito?
or something like that.
Ratatouille.
Not
That's a
Ratatouille. Not
That was
Ratatouille.
Ross,
Ratatouille.
right? Who voiced that guy in Ratatouille?
No, it's
Ross?
Patton Oswalt.
Not the rat, the dude.
Where the mice are knights.
No, that's Roadwall. Man, we're all over the place here. Let me
I just wanted
let me
to-
dial it back.
I want to
before have,
reference
like,
that
We
way
just
back.
we just mentioned like 4 different stories.
But
I knew it was
Deck the Halls, baby.
I'm talking
none
about
of us
the.
said that.
That's a good
I might
movie.
be thinking of a whole other movie.
I like that one.
I mean, if you're gonna watch one of those cheesy Christmas movies,
what
but
what are his?
you
like,
could do
other
worse.
Top rated
Yeah, your
shit.
mic's all good. I'm going home.
What are we at? What are we at?
Thank you, Jamie.
yeah, how long's it been
Hour
recording?
15.
Okay.
All right, 15 minutes, 7:20. I'm gonna say, fuck this podcast. I'm gonna stop it. None of you guys can stop me.
Okay.
120.
Try.
That's where we're 120. That's where we're at. Thanks, Tech Jamie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meet you.
Can you? Do you have access to the drive? Can you put the episodes up for me?
No.
All right.
I'll send you
There you
access.
You're a terrible producer.
Don't forget, you guys. You guys intro me.
What are you dropping
Hey,
bottles
you
now?
still serious about the Easy Pass?
Yeah. I need to figure out where Vienna is, and I'll let you know.
It's Tyson's. It's Tyson's Corner.
Text me your work address. We'll see how out of the way it is.
Don't leave your phone.
Okay.
He's gonna leave it. He's gonna leave his phone.
Oh, Matthew Broderick
Guys, I'm coming back.
was the voice of Simba in The Lion King.
Wait, the
Wait,
new
what the fuck?
Or
The
old-
original one, the original cartoon.
one. Wait, older Simba or younger?
Older Simba.
Ooh, that new
older
Lion King's
Simba.
gonna be sick.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it is.
The other one they
Donald
made of the
Glover,
live
Seth
action
Rogen.
animals was cool.
Yeah, that live action shit that they do now with animals.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those movies are gonna crush. Whatever the.
I like the Jungle Book one. They did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Jungle Book was fucking sick.
like
Well,
that
which one was? There was like 2, wasn't there?
There was one with
There's-
Bill Murray,
Yeah, there was a Netflix one.
and then
Jungle
yeah,
Book, and then
Which one's Idris Elba, like the tiger?
Netflix one.
Netflix.
I think.
Netflix one. Yeah.
So, that shit was tight.
Hell
I
yeah.
like him
Yeah,
as
he's
the
a good
tiger.
Yeah, they could make like 100 Lion King movies
Oh,
now
dude.
because the date is past where like anyone can.
Like
do
they
it.
can make like
or
a
Jungle Book,
Lion
sorry.
King
Jungle Book.
universe.
The
Lion King universe.
The Lion King universe.
The Thanos of that
Side
universe
stories.
is like a poacher.
What other, if they do like the Kong Godzilla and that shit does well, what other monsters do you think they could introduce into the
So
monster
many.
verse?
I feel like they would just make up monsters and make like more alien threats.
I was just wondering if they were going to do like any other big, I don't know if there's like any other big cinematic monsters. Like obviously there's like all the,
They could do
they're
the
gonna start
Kraken.
inventing their own.
Yeah.
They could do the
They do that
Kraken.
too.
I would like that.
like a Kraken one.
Yeah.
Like, why did we ever stop inventing our own? Why do we have to use the old ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People get so upset about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't want
I
the
think it's cool to
creativity.
show like some, but that is what's cool. Like I think a lot of the monsters that came out of this one, like the other ones
Were
that they
new.
show, are like new ones that they came up with. Like there's this big like mammoth like gorilla.
Yeah, that shit looks
motherfucker.
so fierce.
Yeah,
I was like, he looks like King Kong with like trunks.
Tusks?
Yeah.
They're tusks. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
Like
cool.
White. Then the Mutos from the first one. There's like
Yeah.
another one of those guys. She was sick though. But the end scene and why I think they're gonna do like a mecha Ghidorah is because it has like Charles Dance, who's like
Yeah.
Tywin Lannister, who's another one of the eco-terrorist dudes. He like buys like one of the Ghidorah's severed heads from like the black market. So I don't know what they're like teasing with that, but I feel like it's gonna be like he's gonna rebuild it or do something. You know,
God, how much money does this guy have?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Like,
Yeah, and also I'm feeling like
I
how
want
many
to-
eco-terrorists could there be?
I don't think you
like
could keep
four
that
of
under
them,
wraps,
and then
you
one of
know?
them's like a
Also, yeah.
billionaire. Apparently.
Building like
how
a
many,
mega.
how many rich eco terrorists do you know?
I feel like most eco-terrorists live in like their mother's basement.
Also, if you're rich, why are you an eco terrorist?
Yeah.
I just feel like they have to say,
I finally made enough
Once they
money to
like
chase my
figured it out, like the whole reason was to like get rid of a bunch of humans, but we like waxed the East Coast. It's like gone. It's like
Didn't they
you don't
kinda
have
win?
to- Yeah, because like Godzilla won, and everybody's like, "Oh, the nature's coming back," and they just kind of walk around and do their thing. And they're not fighting anymore, so
But still not enough humans to see it's never enough. The liberal agenda. I don't know.
killing humans.
never enough. That's why
Never enough.
climate
Build that
change isn't
wall.
about protecting the earth. Everybody, wake the fuck up. It's about taking your guns away.
They're gonna tax you for the air you breathe.
Yeah. You believe that? Government air tax. We already can't have rainwater. What happens when they come for the air?
That's why we need our own Godzilla to fight our battles.
A redneck Godzilla. A proud American Godzilla.
You know, like
Hell yeah.
all like the grifter guys that were like big in like
We can go call 'em.
2017 are all kind of like fucked now.
What's a grifter?
You know, like the Milo guy was like a grifter, and now he's like got like 100 people subscribed to his YouTube, and he's like,
So
Grifter.
what,
Dead.
define grifter.
you know what a grifter is?
No.
Or you just kind of like ride the wave, make money. You like go on, like you see like the con. There's like a big con, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be like an outrage guy, and then you know, I feel like a lot of outrage.
Milo got deep
So you're talking
platform,
about
right?
like a real grifter, the guy that like cons people in real life. So you're talking about like an internet grifter?
Yeah, I guess it's like a. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily like a grifter
like
is
a
like
con
entails
man?
all grifts.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're like a grift where like you,
But like a modern era grifter.
Are you saying you
I wouldn't
see-
even. I mean, because it's like all encompassing. You know, a
But
grifter
yeah,
is not
but,
old.
But the one you're talking about specifically, like the example you just gave, sounded like internet. Was why I was.
I mean, he went like they went on TV. And
When you say
shit
con, are you talking about like a Comic-Con or are you talking about like a scam?
and a scam.
Damn.
Dude, I'm lost.
I think
wait.
I
Milo
can tell by your input.
Milo got a
Yeah, anytime I'm not talking, I have no idea what the fuck you guys are saying.
Milo got
It's
just
just brain
platform.
shuts
I
off.
feel like I'm in
fucked him.
class.
Yeah, and like Jones kind of got fucked.
Yeah, they got deep platform.
And then
But I think they still
Wait,
get by, but they
quiet,
still make
quiet,
okay
quiet,
money.
Cool.
Jones sells like so many supplements that like.
Yeah, Alex Jones is probably straight. I don't know what Milo does now.
Sucking on a black cock.
Gay for pay.
Yeah.
Welcome to my chat debate.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Zeke Kyle. I'm gonna play with my butthole now.
My black husband's gonna fuck my ass.
Is he married to a black man?
Yeah, he was like,
Whoa. Is he
he's like,
married?
how can I be racist? I get fucked in the ass by a black man. It's like that. It's not gonna be enough for me, dog. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough for me, dog.
Good lord.
It checks out for me.
Well, as black man's having gay sex with him, so I mean, it must be.
He's got on some
Must
levels
be
he
all right.
can't be racist.
Yeah,
How's he feel about Mexicans?
probably not too great. I'd say.
All right.
If I had to take a guess, I would say probably not great. But who knows? It's been a while. Maybe he's like,
He's more of a troll than a grifter, though.
or like,
I'm understanding what the term grifter. Does it just mean con man?
Yeah,
well, he
it means
was. So
con
his
man.
thing was like he was like a gamer
Are
gate.
you using like 50s jargon?
journalist.
Yeah.
Like, what are you?
Never heard. I feel like grifter is
a
not an old
carpetbagger.
word.
It is an old word. Dude.
Goddamn carpetbaggers.
The grift, like the grifter.
No, grifter's old. The grift is like slightly like still usable, still
no,
still
either.
old though. But like Grifter was that movie with the guy from Hot Tub Time Machine.
Danny McBride.
No, the guy with this black
I was
hair.
gonna say Daniel Day-Lewis.
In Hot Tub Time Machine.
I just love throwing
He
out
said
names.
old movie, and all my brain could
No,
come
no.
up with.
It was an old
But, like,
guy.
he's
the
in
black haired
John
guy.
Belushi.
Yeah, he's old in the movie. No, it's John Cusack.
John
John
Cusack. I
Cusack.
got closer.
Yeah,
You
John.
say
I love John Belushi. Very different people. Very not even similar in any way.
John
Spitfire,
Belushi.
try to help.
Yeah.
No, but it did help. He said John, and it got
If you keep
clicked.
doing answers, one of them will be right. So if you do it like that style,
That's how you do.
You have a
That's
good
the
probability,
stand-up
yeah.
style, man.
Yeah.
Just keep going until you
Yeah.
stop failing.
just
Like-
ignore the wrong ones. I'm gonna get it right.
No, but John Cusack was in a movie called
John Gruden.
John Grifter was in the movie called Cusack.
My name is John
Jay
Grifter.
No, but
And this
John,
is a movie about con men.
John Cusack was in a movie called The Grifter, and it's the weirdest fucking movie ever. But it was like in the beginning of his career. He's like 18.
And he's a con man.
And he's a con man, and then he's like his mom's a con man, and then there's just like some weird like he made out with his mom in like the middle of the movie, and you're like, what's happening?
Oh,
and,
shit.
Yeah, like,
I didn't mean all that by
It's
calling
the
him
long
No,
Yeah.
no, I was just saying.
I was thinking
trying to
like
describe
con
how
man.
weird the movie was, but like it's about con mans, and it's an old movie, and like it felt old
Looking
in that
old.
movie. Like
Is him
when
making
he
out
said
with
it
his
in
mom
that-
part of the con?
Is it hot?
Yeah, I think so. It's not. It made me very uncomfortable.
If you just came in there not knowing,
Mom, I need your help
no,
for
they
a con.
established very much so that it's his mom. Like,
I'm gonna need you to stick your tongue down my throat.
Yeah, you gotta make it look real, Mom.
they're each wearing
Well, it's
like a matching
$100 on the
locket.
line.
They
This is some
make a-
tough John.
They put the lockets together and
Marks.
fucking.
Are you a grifter
Yeah.
or not?
What was up with like that like 3 months
me, Mom.
straight where like every homepage of
Grift me
porn
hard.
was like
Grift me now.
mom, son, or like brother,
Yeah.
sister. What was going on? Is that like
I
a thing?
don't know. I think.
If you guys know, like there was like
I
a
remember
3 month
the
stretch
time.
where like every homepage was like brother, sister, fuck,
Talking about Pornhub?
yeah, or anyone, any
This
single
is
one.
mainstream now, dude. People like incest porn.
And
Get over
please
it.
call it
Weird.
Wincest, Brian.
Yeah.
Because some of us enjoy it.
I saw like an incest and it was like a white chick. and a
4chan
black
is
guy.
leaking
see
to the
the
internet
stare
now,
right
and it's
now.
affecting Twitter. It's affecting
Killing
Pornhub.
us.
Weirded out.
I'm really banking on this podcast.
What
not
about like the
being
step
big.
stuff? If it's a step in it, are you
You
okay?
say such horrible shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
good
that's fine.
reviews. There's only
Right?
3 of them,
Right?
but
Who cares?
What do you guys think
The
about?
reviews written by us.
What about step incest stuff? If it's a
Step
step,
incest?
then you're straight, right?
I mean, technically,
mean,
sure, yeah.
I
And
fast forward
I
through
feel
the
like that was
story.
the beginning of the
I
fetish,
remember,
and then
like-
people just went wild with it, like they do everything.
I think most of the time it's the people that are uploading it and they try to like doll it up. Like they know it's their clip is incest porn because she's like, oh hey dad, but then they put like stepdad.
I can't do that.
into the title.
I can't do that. If it's
What do you like, stepsister?
like I'll click on that video, but I'm not watching the story though. Like I just like flip to like wherever.
But when I mean,
You
it's
know?
the thought of like I read the title and like the whole time I'm like,
You don't know. You don't want to know why they're banging.
No, I just want to see
Wait,
where they're
what?
banging. I don't
Well,
give
how
a
much
fuck why
story
they're
do you
banging.
watch?
That's not what I'm
So I
there
feel
for.
like understand why they start fucking.
That's-
Not
I
enough.
bet you need to be
Not-
wined and
that-
dined. I bet
not
you need
the
to be
full
wined and
thing.
dined before you
But,
get
like,
fucked, Drake.
There's something like I kind of feel that like a good story is like cool, I guess, and like I'm not disappointed with it, but I don't think I need it because like needing it, you don't want to watch those stories all the time because that's not how real life
But
will
it's not
ever
even
work.
even like
Yeah.
the stories. I just like the
Yeah.
like the clear
How
start.
badly
point.
do you want this job?
Like when they start like making out and undressing that shit. Like I can't just like jump into when they're
where
fucking.
as soon as the videos load, it's like, oh,
The only times I've watched stories are for like
I'm not saying the
when
whole
like
story.
The only times I've ever watched like part of a story though.
Anyone talking? Yeah, come on.
The only time I've ever watched. The only time I
I
watched
just
people
want to hear them
talking.
say they love each other first.
But did he mean it?
Yeah.
No, but the only times I've watched like any parts of the story when it's like
What about casting couch?
like a cougar or something like that because I want to see
you
that.
guys
I want to
makes
see
me
that
laugh.
scene where it's like the
like any like those ones, like Fake
Casting
Taxi.
couch makes me uncomfortable.
You ever watch Fake Taxi?
fake taxi.
I've seen
keeps me-
casting couch.
Fake
Yeah, the
Taxi
I
is
have
like-
seen-
Oh, so
super
you watch
fake.
a story there?
Yeah,
I mean, like that's where you're just like, all right, well, what the fuck is this? Not like if it's like a like a scene, like a played out scene, I'm like, why am I going to waste time listening to some terrible acting?
What about Ultimate Surrender? Watch the story there.
Well, that's a sport. That's a sport. I love
That's
sports,
more
you
of a
know,
sporting
and I'm
event.
there for the.
It's like
that was a trick question. That was the correct answer.
But like
You were right.
movies-
You're right. Take yes for an answer.
I like watching the story sometimes just because of how ridiculous and bad the acting
Yeah,
is.
that's
It's like the
usually-
same reason I used to watch Godzilla movies or like Mega Shark movies or like fucking Sharknado.
The
They're
Meg.
just so ridiculous it's funny. It's so bad.
It's a goddamn
It's so bad,
megalodon.
it's funny.
It's a megalodon.
Megalodon.
It's a goddamn megalodon.
It's a goddamn megalodon.
I like how
Dude.
that, like, it's a goddamn megalodon just totally railroaded this whole deep conversation. We like,
said
one
Meg.
person says it, we all just shut down. It's a goddamn megalodon. What are you gonna do? I just like shit myself for a
Statham.
second. I lost an hour.
He's got a fucking sick accent.
It's a
We're almost
goddamn
there.
megalodon.
Yeah, I mean, I do notice the uptick in incest porn, though, for sure. That
Yeah, no,
definitely-
that
Do you think it's a
happened.
Game of Thrones thing?
Also, it was an article on Facebook.
Like, there's a connection there.
Who shared that?
There was one article, and I think it's a product of
Somebody
ready to believe.
you know, somebody,
incest board came out for 3 months. Really
you know,
high.
somebody shared that. Like, come on, I can't be the only one.
You know what I think
That's
it is?
not there.
Truth be told,
got-
Share it. I saw it.
I think
Like
I
it?
think it's
Maybe like
This
it.
is
I
a
don't
problem.
know. It is a problem, but I'm not going to share it about it.
I think it's a product of divorce. I think there's a lot of more divorces going on now, a lot more step
Okay.
families. And I
Okay.
think a lot of people are developing feelings towards their
Would you,
step-siblings.
if you had like a stepsister, and
If you're like 15 years old and you get like a 17-year-old like hot stepsister,
Also,
you're
if-
100% like she's hot.
Also, the rules have
Are
been
you
very
going-
much
are you
stated
boning
that
her?
blood is
If
not
she's
okay,
down to
but
come
everything
on?
else is.
yeah, if she's like,
Yeah.
do it. All right.
Yes, definitely. You know you.
I remember. Oh,
Yeah, like that's-
I didn't even give you the
Yeah.
answer.
Of course,
but I
dude.
just remember in high school there was like a girl who, like, I guess somebody either spread it or it happened
So not that that's
that
right,
she like
but
sucked
it's
off her stepbrother.
there.
People were like, "Ew," and I was thinking to myself like, "Yeah, it's probably awkward to live in that house, but like."
Yeah, that part of it would be weird. But I think it's different too. Like if you're like, how long have you been stepbrothers? At what age did you become step?
If you grew
Yeah.
up together, that's still.
like
If you
it's
grew up
like-
together, that's a little weird.
yeah.
That's
But if it's
weirder.
like new,
If it's new, that is like.
she
especially
immediately
since-
gets introduced to you and then like blows you during dinner
and,
while the parents are looking just like the fucking plot.
How
Go-
old is
But
you?
you definitely. What if it's like
Yeah,
your dad?
stepsister's
you're
a
like
real
your dad,
whore.
It's like a new
Whoa.
hot step. You get a new hot stepmom.
Calm down with the name.
Too.
It's all right. She really is.
Would you be like, fuck, I can't do that to my dad? Or
That's
would you-
definitely where a lot of the incest comes from too. Is the hot stepmoms.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Would you do
it's
that?
Nah, I
ingrained
couldn't
in
bang my
culture.
dad's.
bang my?
If your dad's like, if your dad's like,
Honestly, don't think I'd be able to bang my stepsister.
Even if you were like 15 years old and you got like a
Mm,
new
yeah.
like 17-year-old stepsister and she came on to you,
I don't think I'd be. Honestly, I don't
What?
think yeah.
I just think because you,
horny
like,
15-year-old Jake,
I think you just forgot. You're like jaded because like,
you get a wreck so quick you'd
Yeah.
pass out.
What am I like?
And you'd
Yeah.
wake up
Horny,
and she's on top of you.
15-year-old Jake's pulling like my stepsister that I meet day one.
That's what she's into.
Yeah, no, that's what we're saying. It's just
it's not like
she
she's
went for
approaching
it.
you.
Damn, I want to be that Jake. All right.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're seeking it out as
It's
much as
empty.
you're.
You're being sought
yeah,
out.
she's coming
You're being-
on to
She
you.
went right for you. What do
You're
you
like,
think?
no, this is weird. You're my
yeah,
stepsister.
you're probably not gonna be like, oh, you see her and you're like, all right, I'm gonna fuck this girl. It's like she.
I would
comes
be
out-
thinking about like, fuck, dude. This is like, I gotta live with this. Like, that's your sister.
But
You're
you've
gonna
never
live
had
with-
sex at this point, have you? At 15?
Yeah, and I don't think I'd want to start with my sister. I feel like I feel like I'd
At the
become a-
time,
I don't
you
know.
didn't
You
have enough
just met her.
conscious like
Yeah.
decision making.
It's not even like
to
your
say
sister.
that.
You're already saying, yeah, I don't know.
but she's gonna be your
What if,
stepsister.
what if,
Okay.
Not
what-
necessarily you break up
Okay,
the marriage,
I'm-
Yeah.
or you
What-
break up
what
the
if you're-
relationship with your parents.
Well, yeah, what if they're just like dating? You're like your parents are.
Tell your dad,
mom
hey,
or
take
whatever
one
is
for the
just
team,
dating
man.
Someone. And
Oh.
This is like the. So you're not like
They're
official
not like
step yet.
I think it's different then, though. I feel like it's different than like if you bone like.
They've been seeing each other for a long time though. It's headed towards marriage, but they're not married yet.
Do I know? Like, yeah, like, that's a whole. But
boyfriend
if they're
and
already
girlfriend.
married and she's already my stepsister, I do feel like there's like a little bit of a stigma there.
Yeah, I agree.
But there's
I
a
believe him.
stigma.
There's
it's
definitely
like-
a stigma. but
Stigma
I don't
also.
know what I'm talking
I was just
about.
wondering, like, if he had the decision-making skills or, like, felt the same way that he does now. And I think you can, like, totally have the willpower to do that. I didn't do drugs or drink alcohol, so it's like this until, like, after high school, I was able to make that choice for myself. So I feel like 15 is pretty old. Like, you can make a lot of decisions at 15. That's like beginning of high school.
Yeah.
I think you got too much hormones in you. That she comes over and like grabs your thigh and is like,
Plus, she's older and like just stacked.
Titties in your face.
I mean, yeah, in this scenario where she's just all over me, like, all right, this is like, it's a little ridiculous.
No,
She just
all
touched
right.
her. She
If you're
touched
letting
her
it
thigh.
happen,
You just
you're
said she's
going-
grabbing my thigh, and what
your
else did
thigh.
you say? She grabbed my dick?
That's all over you. She just touched your thigh a little bit. Just a little thigh touch. Now
You
you're
said
getting
grab my thigh. Now it's just she touched my thigh?
Yeah, maybe she just
grabbed
swipes it and looks at you funny.
She grabbed it.
You know?
She put her hand down on it, her palm down, upper thigh.
Okay, then he could totally say no. Because I was thinking she's, like, totally just coming onto him.
Yeah.
Oh, like jumping you?
Yeah.
yeah, like what?
But I mean, that's not like she's trying to be sexy for you. Dude.
She's your stepsister.
Yeah,
She
man.
cares about it.
She knows that it's weird. She's trying to
I
make
don't
it
like
like
that there's a
a
storyline
Ease
now.
into it.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't watch the stories.
I was like, I was
She's not
just a
gonna force you. She
hypothetical.
cares about you too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She knows
they're
you're
all
vulnerable.
She's not gonna
stories.
just come on to you.
I'm
and
like,
make you
wait,
feel
I just
weird.
wanted to, like, the basic.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, now she's out of the shower.
She's out of the shower.
And she just starts out of the
Going
shower
at
She asks if you want to take her butt plug out.
Jesus.
with your
With your
teeth.
teeth. Hey, all right,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we found out Jake's a fucking
Yeah, weirdo.
yeah, he's a
Hey,
deviant.
I'm sure your family reunions are weird for both of you.
I don't know how he stepped.
Running into some exes there.
Thank God.
Yeah, if I have any.
But, you know.
I just had a dog growing up.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like my Shane Dawson thing. It's gonna come back
That poor dog.
5 years from now. Did Drake doing bestiality?
Did he
New
do that?
tapes, wonder.
Did he do
He
that?
had like some joke about like fucking his cat. You hear all about that? His was a lot more graphic though. His was like, and it wasn't even really a joke framed like mine was clearly for humor, but his was like
Okay.
He was just talking about like having a cat. He's like, man, I used to be so horny, and like I'd grab the cat and lay him on his back and cross his legs, and then I would just fuck it and I'd jizz all over him.
Oh, wait, who said this?
Shane Dawson. He's like a
He's a big
YouTuber.
YouTube guy. I believe it.
What?
And he was like, it was a joke. I was saying edgy things to get a laugh. And I'm like, I mean, that's edgy.
Well, if it's, if he's, you know.
Dry humping your cat's edgy.
Yeah. Was this at an open mic?
No, this is just him like venting on a podcast.
Yeah.
I don't think yours is as worse
Yeah.
as his.
No, I definitely wasn't.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Mine was just like a clear, like an off, like, you know, I'll fuck my
Yeah,
dog.
not nearly.
Just a little bit, though.
Also, like,
It's going to kill.
it immediately came up with a Shane Dawson, like, that's where you got the idea from.
Yeah. All right, Internet.
good
You
point.
heard it here first. I'm cool.
Thank goodness.
Everyone on my podcast gave me the pass, so we're good.
He's all right.
I'm sad
We're
we
good.
had to explain the joke, but I'm glad we did.
We'll cut it around it.
Yeah.
Did the scissor.
Nah, but
Snip, snip.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he just explained how he fucked his cat and then was like,
All right.
fuck, I need to.
But he never, like,
Need
the
a way around
weird
that.
part about the whole thing, apology and everything, was that he never admitted, like, he didn't do it. Like,
Yeah.
there was never, like, I didn't do it. He was like, I'm sorry for my comments.
Yep.
And blah, blah, blah. It was a, like...
But you're never taking
I was
that
just
fucking cat away
making
from him.
jokes. Like, yeah, it wasn't, like, ever directly said he didn't do that. And that was what was weird.
I just feel like there's so many other things I'd rub my dick on before I was like, come here, Mr.
Yeah,
Also,
so many
that's the fu-
contraptions you can make.
That
to
shit has
put your dick
claws.
in.
That shit
Yeah.
is, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, that could go
is, like, the-
south real bad.
real
Yeah,
fast.
sounds hella dangerous.
I wouldn't want my dick out near a cat I'm not even, like, that's, like, near me. I just don't want that
Isn't, like,
chance of experience.
Yeah.
Cat litter like toxic to you in some way?
I mean, it's
I don't know.
poop in like rice or
Yeah,
whatever.
and you're fucking a cat's asshole.
It's toxic in
too.
some. I don't. He's not putting his dick inside him. He's like crossing his legs
And then fucking in
and
between
like
the
fucking
legs.
between
No,
the
the cat's
legs.
just helping him out.
Yeah, he's like jerking off with like the fur.
But he's holding the cat cross-legged and just, like...
And the cat
Yeah,
like,
it's
Raping
like
a cat.
Yeah.
so fucked up.
Yeah, How does he?
He's holding it cross-legged.
How's the cat like not?
I don't understand. I
Must
don't
like
know
it,
if the
right?
cat's just like,
Or is, like,
at this
not-
point like broken, which is like a whole nother like sad,
Jesus.
depressing thing of it, or if he's like strapping the cat
No.
down. Anyway,
That's even. I
mean-
like, to strap a cat down.
terrible.
Did they
Lock
take
this
this cat away
motherfucker
from
up.
him?
You know?
I hope so. I think the
but-
cat's dead now.
And
This
I'm
is
not
like
even
all
a
I
cat
remember.
guy in that.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
pull at my
allergic to
heartstrings.
most cats, like, but I'm still like
that'd
an
be rough
animal
for you.
lover, man. That's weird.
I feel like a lot of girls. I've heard a lot of stories about girls taking like a dog treat or like a spoon of peanut butter and holding it above their.
No, I've heard guys
Shit.
put it on their balls.
So, yeah. Okay. So same thing.
But at least
I feel
there-
like that happens.
you're
to
feeding
a lot of men and women.
There's a TV show with in the scene where a guy puts peanut butter on his balls.
The one with the dog, when the
Yeah,
dude,
with the
plays
dog.
the dog.
He's like in the office. He's a realtor office, and he has that happening. Oh, what show
I'm
is
thinking of the one with the
Patches?
dude from The Hobbit, or from the
Elijah Wood.
yeah from what's
Wilfred.
That? Wilfred. There's like that part too where he drops him off at like a dog watching place.
That
and
might
he
be
comes
it.
back and he's like he's putting peanut butter on his balls, dude. Like you can't drop me off there anymore. And Wilfred's all about like he's like I don't want it. I know what he's doing is gross, but I see the peanut butter and I just can't help myself.
That
But at
does
least
have
there
to be-
you're like
maybe that's
feeding
like
the
a-
animal.
Yeah.
That's a lot better than like dry humping a cat. I mean, on a scale of bestiality, I'm sure like the dog.
Way more-
they probably
way more
enjoy eating
respectable.
peanut butter more than they like getting dry humped and just jizzed all over. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
To be cummed on
Ugh.
and be a cat.
Yeah. Oosh.
Yeah.
I like this new thing you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. You better give the cat tuna afterwards or some shit, man.
I'm sure you're the cat. Man.
Here's your treat. Sorry for coming on your belly.
Yeah, I mean, like
and just leaving it. You just like peel the cat from the carpet.
This is playing through in my head, man. It's just
And your eyes are like rolling to the back of your head
Yeah.
for a second.
Takes this process.
He was like-
it's like
Yeah.
loading.
he skirted it pretty well though.
Yeah.
Truth be told.
The little wheel.
Yeah, I feel
rainbow
like,
wheel of death.
how do you still have fans after
You
you
know who
tell
else
everyone
kind
you
of
fucked
skirted
a
shit
cat?
was Logan Paul.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
How
That
do
guy
you,
continues to skirt.
Yeah, Logan Paul is.
Your
a
fans are
scary
13
man.
years old. That's
He
how.
skirts.
Do you
He's
like
like a
13-year-old
sociopath or a
children
psychopath?
fanatics?
He's one of the
The,
two.
I think it is a
What does he
There's
do?
like
What's his like claim to fame?
Who?
Why do people follow him?
Who?
He's just like a YouTube.
Shane
He's an
Dawson
idiot. No, Logan Paul.
or Logan Paul?
Logan Paul just like an asshole who is a vlog.
Yeah,
He's an idiot.
He's like a maverick. He's like a maverick.
He's
dude.
like a maverick, dude.
Yeah. Ooh.
Shopmaverick.com.
Yeah,
slash
shopmaverick.com.
YouTube slash
Give him a shout out.
Link in bio.
But he had like a little fat boy
Actually,
that
great
he
friend
did
of the
a song
podcast.
with, and it was like really just something to see. And then when he did the Suicide Force thing, the kid was like, "Listen, everybody makes mistakes, and he just made a mistake, and I think we should just let it go. Forgive him." Yeah.
I mean, he pretty much just like
It's like, well, you made a music video with you.
it's like he's
like
a
trying
rapper
not
to
to
like
laugh the whole
13-year-old
time.
like fans, his like kid fans and stuff. So like that's like how he shows off. He always is with like chicks that are like scantily dressed. And they like zoom in
Yeah.
on their.
And then
tits and
didn't he
their
like
butts
buy
and
a
stuff.
whole house for like him and all his?
I think that was his brother.
Well, it's
yeah.
like
Well,
no, they
his
both
brothers
have
are
like
both lived
in the
they
house.
both have mansions.
They both lived in the house, didn't they?
Yeah, because they like start like it's like marketing companies is like kind of what they do.
They're both either a sociopath or a psychopath.
I think
Yeah.
they're sociopaths.
Well,
Their dad is a weirdo, and he
I think
got
their dad's the weirdest
cucked.
one, actually.
He got cucked at that press conference for that fight. Oh my
The
god!
KSI one.
He's like, "You sad, bold, fat fuck," or something like that. Fucking pedophile.
Kiss little girls.
Yeah. very
they
Connor.
did one where it was like a Logan Paul or Jake, I forget which one. It was like a kiss prank or whatever, and had the girl lined up and like she was blindfolded, and all his friends like took turns kissing her, and then the dad like kisses her, and she's supposed to like she's supposed to like kiss who the best, pick who the best kisser is.
She like takes the blindfold off. She's like, "Oh fuck this."
And he kisses her for like a minute, like it's weird, like a Tom Brady and his son kiss. Shout out first time.
Oh god, that guy's probably gonna win a Super Bowl now.
It's 20, dude. We gotta go back. Remember our
Speaking
roots.
of
Like it's a weird kiss. Like that dude's clear. Like I think he's what really fucked them all up. Like I think he made them into like, you have to be famous. You have to do all this shit. You're crazy. Like he just seems like. And then now he just like.
I gotta kiss 13-year-olds.
Like he lives at that mansion that the one of them had. He like lived upstairs for like a while. And would like come down when they're partying and like yell at them or like do different shit. It's crazy. And he acts like he's like he wears like tap
Team
out
10,
shirts
baby.
and like yeah
Team
like,
10.
is a geek. And the mom makes vlogs. Like she's always like vlogging. Like, hey, it's Jake Paul's mom again.
was the mom there when he kissed the 13-year-old girl?
No.
They're separated though.
Probably. Why?
I'd hope so.
Yeah. Which gets back to the step porn.
Speaking of
It's right there.
speaking of 13-year-old fans, what about Justin Bieber and
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, let's
Tom
wrap on that
Cruise.
one.
Wait,
We didn't get to that
a
one.
quick synopsis.
He called him out. He called him out on Twitter.
Yeah. I'll find the
to like an MMA fight.
I don't know where
We
just
lost
like,
our Jamie.
It's what he tweeted at him to get Dana White to set it up. Yeah, so it's gonna be like Tom Cruise versus Justin
but
Bieber.
we were of the opinion that
real
Tom
fight?
Cruise would
In like a real
would
like
fuck
UFC
him
fight.
in the ass.
I'm so excited right now.
Yeah,
I don't
It's
know if he'll do it.
I doubt they'll do it.
Yeah.
He said, I
I
want to
feel like
challenge.
Scientology doesn't want him out.
He said, I want to challenge Tom Cruise
He's
to
in
a
charge
fight
of
in the
Scientology.
octagon.
What do you mean?
Tom, if you don't take
like
this
the blood
fight, you're
prince of
scared and you'll
Scientology.
never live
Dude,
it
he
down.
runs it now.
Who's willing to put on the fight? At Dana White?
Did Dana White ever respond to that?
I didn't see.
Conor McGregor was like, "I'll fight Mark Wahlberg,"
Yeah.
which would be so tight.
But yeah, I think Tom Cruise would dust
Amazing.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he does all of his own
Oh,
stunts,
100%.
everything.
That little kid's on like drugs right now, and I like his vibe way more than I used to. But like, he is not in any.
He's not- yeah,
He's
Yeah.
definitely a lot more disheveled, or like he's not doing the whole like pretty boy like pop star thing.
I
anymore.
respect
Yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah.
I also respect that he's just like. Have you seen all the videos where he's just like "fuck you" to like people that are bothering him? Like,
Yeah.
he's like literally threw this kid's phone, and I'm just like, honestly, if that's what you want to do right now, that's kind of awesome. So,
If you're gonna be mean, be
Definitely being
mean.
less bratty.
if you're gonna be the opposite of what I thought Justin Bieber was, please, by any means,
His dad was such a bitch.
yes.
And I feel like that. You know, if you got a dad like that. Yeah.
I don't remember his parents.
I remember it because like when he came out, they were like all over the YouTube videos. Yeah.
When did he get big? What was it like 4 or 5 years
He
ago?
was like 8 when
That
he
was
was
like
like
a long time. He's been getting big.
I feel like it's got to be so hard to get like that famous, that young, and then just, we're literally like
just
everyone's
make
watching you
YouTube
Then
grow
he
up.
got fiddled.
Fit. I doubt.
No, I
don't
really
think so.
doubt it. He was just talented, honestly.
He's too talented to fiddle.
No, I mean like
Can't focus the formula.
I mean, I think he's
no,
always
but like
been-
he's never like if he had been fiddled, he would not have been the pretty boy, like nice kid for as long as he was.
And I think that would
would've
have
broke off
I feel like
way
he
earlier.
definitely. I think he was like he is now. Before he just had to put on that image. 'Cause he was like touring with Post Malone and
Yeah.
shit before. That was before he was big and before, like was as big as he is now. And before Post was like big at all. Like Post Malone fucked with him
Yeah.
and said they were like smoking weed and shit at that point.
He was super.
Oh yeah, well when he got to like 18 is what I was saying was when he like
Tom Cruise fucked him up.
Yeah, dude. Holy
100%
shit.
right now.
And what was your theory that his girl was over at Tom's house just baiting herself? Is that what you said?
I said he caught him. He caught him
Yeah,
banging.
she's watching
He's
the-
banging, or he's married to like
A Baldwin.
Alex Baldwin's
Yeah.
brother's daughter.
Yeah. Couldn't even get Alex Kidd,
Yeah,
dude.
one of the loser
Yeah.
Baldwins.
Great.
The one that he yelled at, that voicemail?
You got Stephen Baldwin's kid.
Yeah, great.
Whoa, great.
Whoa.
Well, Alec
When's the last
Baldwin's
time
been
he's been on
married
SNL?
since like
I think Stephen Baldwin's like a MAGA guy, too.
They all,
Pretty funny.
I think
Yeah,
all
that
the
makes sense.
Baldwins
All of them
besides
except for Alec.
Baldwin are-
yeah, except
Our
Alec.
combined power is not enough to defeat the Alec. But if we stay, yeah.
Because the left media let him prosper in Hollywood,
They have,
Brian.
yeah, they get some goofier. They like get goofier the more the Baldwin is in obscurity. It's
There's
like
no
goofier.
room on-
I just think it's funny that when they all
sound
go to a
like
restaurant together, it's like, hey, it's
Steve
Alec
Martin.
and his brothers.
It's Scott Baio.
Yeah, it's Alec and all the brothers.
Yeah, it's Alec and his brothers. You know who they are, but you can't place them. You're like, it's Alec and the Baldwin brothers.
Dude, they just have crazy ideas because they're so jealous of their brother. They're like,
Yeah.
oh no, like I have to adopt this like ridiculous.
I just
I
see
think
him,
I think they threw in the towel when he cursed out his daughter. Like, fuck, dude, you just beating us at
he's
everything.
unbeatable.
What are we
He's
gonna do
unbeatable.
now? Yeah.
He like I feel like he has lasers that come out of his hands, and they each
the
have
time to
lasers
pick
that come,
those
and
guys.
his
Those guys.
2 hands of lasers is like enough. It's like pushing theirs back.
other ball.
They're like, oh my god! They're trying to like stop him, but he's just like laughing, and just his lasers are bigger than theirs all combined.
That'd be a good.
They need like another Baldwin.
Is that like an SNL skit, like all the Baldwins at Thanksgiving?
I feel like it has to be.
I'm sure they've done that.
They
one.
just
have
did this.
that guy.
They just did all the Sandlers at a
Yeah, that family.
Oh god.
reunion, which
It's like
all
all the people are like different movie characters.
yes, all of his family members were just characters that were in his movies, so he just like copied them. Was like the whole joke.
They did that with Jim Carrey too. It was like every Jim Carrey role.
It's like, no, I didn't copy it.
I lifted a little.
I want to see like I want to see that's one where it's like Thanksgiving with like all the Baldwin brothers and just
Yes.
that's gotta be so much yelling.
That's good.
They're from Baltimore or Boston, aren't
Brian
they?
said go.
Alex is like, I'm too.
Alex like I'm not going.
And they tweeted him all night.
Yeah.
They're infighting and tweeting him at the same time.
Coward Alec Baldwin.
Where's Alex
show up
Baldwin
again?
He's
All his
kind of
brothers talk like Donald Trump.
Is it like Long Island or?
there was like another guy who was like vying for like the Trump spot on SNL who was like pretty good, and they got into like little Twitter beef. And he was like,
Baldwin?
yeah, and he kind of did a Trump maneuver.
He's got like an anger
And I was
management
like,
thing too.
Yeah.
That, have you heard the voicemail? Holy shit,
It's
dude.
bad.
We're gonna have to clear. We're gonna have to end with that.
Him
Wait.
screaming into the void.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, he's from Amityville, New
And
York.
then
That's
you know
New
who
York.
had another really good voicemail was Mel Gibson.
Voicemails are rough.
Shit, dude.
Doesn't he like
Oh
hear like
my
a high
God,
pitched?
you're right.
He freaked.
Didn't Charlie Sheen have one? Was that a crazy
I wouldn't
racist
put-
one?
Charlie Sheen did have.
But Mel Gibson, I
Mel Gibson
remember,
had
and
a lot of
Alec
racism.
Baldwin being like the most like bonkers shit I've ever
Charlie
heard.
Sheen said like the N word twice on his
Oh,
to his like African American girlfriend at the time.
He gave like all those girls HIV.
He said a pack of N-words too. That's what fucking Mel Gibson said.
Yeah,
They travel in packs.
he is. Yeah, dude.
Mel
Voicemails are
is
tricky, dude. If you're ever like
are tricky, dude.
if you're ever like this is just a tip for anyone listening. If you're ever like emotionally distressed or in like a bad place,
Don't just-
whatever you
just
do,
hang up.
don't leave a voicemail because it's all one sided and it's just you like
Yeah.
killing dead time, just like venting.
hey, bitch.
Nobody to stop you.
No one's ever listened to one of those
and you're
emails
starting to
or voicemails.
escalate,
but,
and you're
I
like
was
you don't know how to
wrong.
de-escalate at that point because no one else is helping you. You're just like, I guess I have to keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's 100% getting recorded, getting put
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Oh,
But like, no one's ever listened to one of those and been like, you know what? He's angry, but he's right. He's right.
I kind of get it.
Wow. These are just all points.
I'm too harsh on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow, he's really giving me the receipts right now. I just
Yeah. I was so
yeah, that
wrong.
was that's awesome.
that's awesome. That's good. I like that.
It's like, you know, that's when you know you really like were a good actor and just fucked up bad, is when you have a fucked up voicemail like that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You know, you have like a great career and like something happens and you think so highly of yourself, you're like,
Yeah. Should have channeled
you
that
go to the other
monologue.
side
Yeah.
and you just start saying a pack of ends and fucking all types of
Why did I
crazy
turn
shit.
that Civil War movie?
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
He
Obviously,
was
they
crazy in The
didn't-
Patriot. That was kind of like my first view into his madness.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, because he like hacks up all those British dudes.
Yeah, that Tomahawk.
Goddamn Pete.
He like,
No, I just realized I had to change my voicemail. We're talking
what is it
about
like?
it.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Type of shit where I will be like, fuck you, motherfucker.
It's a good one, and I think it's because I didn't mean to do it when I was doing it. I was high, and I was like recording my voicemail, and I didn't like the one where it like gives you all that shit in front, and then it's just your name. So I was like, oh, I'll just do a short like other one, and it beeped, and I was just like, oh fuck, what am I gonna say? Shit. And then I was like, oh, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's really
What's up?
trying to like work out.
Yeah, I
in your
was just
head,
like, and then like I just got to the end and realized what I was doing, and I'm like, oh, I'm making an Archer call right now. I have to like finish this up, and then I was just like, all right, yeah, leave a message after the beep, and I just like hung up, and I haven't changed it. I haven't changed it for like a year, and I just applied to a bunch of jobs, and they can't call me.
have that phone on you at all times.
You're gonna give him the fucking job at this.
This asshole.
Where's your bro? Was what it looks like.
Oh fuck.
You're so much cooler.
Oh wow.
We're gonna bleep that.
Just
Oh, sorry. Can I not curse on here?
no, dude. I think we're well past. Yeah, that is.
No fucking cursing on here.
You know that was definitely.
Also,
like
you said
us.
you got high. We're not about that either.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know. You're the title of your.
You guys are
Imagine-
like fakes.
Imagine having that title.
No, we talk about planes usually. I mean, we got a little off topic on this one.
It's a big aviation
Yeah,
body.
it's mostly aviation
Sickness,
stuff.
just
Yeah.
like.
But don't get me started on
vomiting and
Wilbur and
shitting,
Oliver because they didn't invent shit. It's all the Russians.
We're not going to be able to get to any this week because we've obviously run out
It's
of
also
time.
the French.
But
Yeah.
we'll get the planes next week, everybody.
All right, guys. Well, that was episode 20. We'll see you
Jeez.
back for
Yeah.
21.
Jeez Louise, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Love you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, PJ Rockwell.
Yeah.
PJ Rockwell.
Yeah, man. It was a blast. I had a fucking blast.
It's dope, dude.
Unprofessional. Can we pause this guy?
Yes.
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. You understand me? And I will!
This one's for you, Shia.
So just fucking listen to me. Listen to my fucking ranting.
He will never divide us.
Listen to what you do to me.
Not today?
Never.
Not tomorrow?
It just fucking sucks me.
And I just want to thank all the drug dealers I've known throughout my entire life.
It's amazing. You would think it would be a lot of weed, but it's actually so much blow.
Bullshit. You should just fucking smile and blow me. Because I deserve it. Fuck you.
Ultimate Surrender 725, we're back here. Mudcat Johnson coming at you, and we're joined by the great, the violently high.
Get the fuck away from me.
I am super psyched to be here. Thank you so much, Mudcat. I'm stoked to see a prolapsed asshole.
I left my wife because we had no spiritual common ground.
That's what I'm here for, and let me tell you, that's points.
Hey, we're 5 rounds in, and I've seen at least 8 prolapsed assholes.
Wow.
That dildo is going to tear some assholes apart.
You don't care.
I'll tell you what, dude, there's nothing better.
Oh, look out! Some squirt getting up on us. We're in the splash zone. That's what I love about Madison Square Garden. They really cater to the event. Everywhere here, you can get a little bit of jism or vaginal juice on you.
But Drake, I brought my raincoat for this fight and for the fight afterwards. It's going to be a great night.
Yeah. I mean, after this, I think Gallagher comes in.
I need a woman.
And she's elbow deep right now. What are you thinking about that? You think that's
Not a fucking little girl with a fucking dysfunctional cunt.
Now, that looks like a cervix lock. Am I correct in that understanding?
You need a fucking bat in the side of the head.
I'm the new face of Valtrex.
You need a fucking doctor. You need a fucking brain transplant. You need a fucking soul.
Life used to be bumpy, and now it's smooth sailing with my hair. Fuck.
That's what chronic food is because I fucking bend over backwards with my balls in a knot.
And I do apologize for the smell, fellas.
You fucking cunt.
Yo, what's up? This is Drake. I'm reading for Captain America's friend, Dakota. No, wait. No. I think it's actually I think he's from Canada. Don't use that name.
I don't involve the police in anything because I stand up for myself. You weak cunt. You call the fucking cops.
Hey, yo, Cap, what are you doing, man? Cap, bro, you fucking...
Why don't you fuck off to that cunt bitch Alicia? She was fucking making eyes at me. She'd have sucked me in 5 seconds. Take that one up with her.
Bro, just cool with the fucking stars and stripes, dude. Listen, I watched the Olympics. I'm a patriot, all right? Hey, Captain America, you didn't, like, fucking touch that, like, $500 underneath my bed, right? Listen, Cap, I get, like, the whole, like, PC movement thing and, like, inclusion, but Bucky's got a robot arm, dude, and he's kind of been your boy for a little bit longer. He should have got the shield. Listen, I just think Bucky deserves it, dude. Listen, look, okay, he killed Iron Man's dad, but he came back from being a Russian spy for you, my guy.
Palmer, what's up?
Well, sir, it seems the podcast is gaining traction. But there is good news. It seems someone wants to work with us.
Who's...
Sir, he self-identified as Jamie. He's been sending us full reports on the group.
Well, what did he do that for?
Well, sir, according to his files, they're pretty rough on him, and apparently this Jake character, there may have been some sexual abuse.
All right, spare me.
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry, sir. There is one more thing. One of our analysts caught him throwing a body into the river. It appeared he had eaten some of it.
For Christ's sake, did anyone fish the body out?
Well, yes, sir. We have the body now.
Okay. No biggie. Just, for now, just keep an eye on everyone, see what they do.
Yes, sir. And I'll go ahead and notify the president and his chief of staff.
No, God, no. We don't want those idiots bumbling around in this.
And the deceased person we found in the river, should we...
Burn the body, get rid of it.
Yes, sir.
And keep an eye on everyone, see what they do. Report back to me when, I don't know, when it makes sense.
Dude, I'm zooted.
Dude, fuck you.
Okay, you ready?
Here's a hype.
Are we still going?
It's called improv, Jake. You know,
Damn!
you should say yes and.
All right, you're right. All right. Are we still rolling?
Yeah.